Hello everybody, if we could all gather around the stage at the back, we're going to get started in a few seconds. Awesome, okay. So, hello, welcome to the community meetup. This is an event we do once a week, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. What this is an event for you guys to show off the world you're creating for VRChat. So what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of go over the rules and the structure of the event. And then once that's done, I'm going to ask who wants to show a world, essentially, and those that do would step into the rectangle in front of the stage here, where your name will then appear up on that list there. So with that said, yeah, please make sure that the worlds presented today follow VRChat's community guidelines and TOS. Please make sure that the player cap you set is 40. That's just the max you can set. We'll be able to fit up to 80 people. Please make sure that the instance type you drop is Friends Plus or Invite Plus, just one of the two pluses. Please make sure that the worlds don't deal with any sensitive or offensive subject matter that might affect people emotionally. If you have any questions about that, just ask. If you would like to be placed towards the beginning, middle, end, whatever, if you'd like any sort of time constraint, just let us know. We're willing to put people wherever they need. But if your world is over 250 megabytes for the sake of people's download, we do ask that those with larger worlds go a bit more towards the end. Please make sure that your world has been at least minimally tested before showing it today. By that, I just mean make sure that you remembered to put collision under your spawn point. Please make sure that the avatars you use today are medium or better in the performance ranking. If you do not see a little tiny notification at the bottom of your screen that says use optimized avatars, please select CyanLaser, myself, and Faxnor and click show avatar. Select show avatar so that we can bypass your safety settings, because we've got a bunch more of those for things like respawning, quiet please, which typically means someone's about to talk, so on and so forth. So just please follow those to make sure that the event just, runs smoothly. Copyrighted content. If your world has copyrighted music, you're welcome to show it. Just please specify, because people do stream the event and that could affect their copyright standing on whatever platform they use. And then the last thing, if you showed a world last week, we ask that you do not show a world this week. We can have a 1 week cooldown that we do. And then for those that weren't here last week, one new thing we do, it's not a rule, but we now cut off the event 1 hour earlier. So we used to go for 3 hours maximum. Now we go for 2 hours. And then our last hour is very much a little networking get-together event where people can just kind of hang out and talk after the meetup instead of having to rush through these worlds until we just get to the end. So with that said, we'll talk about that more when that time comes. But for those that would like to show a world, please step into the rectangle. I think I've talked enough.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be updating for me.
Do we have people in the rectangle that are not? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. Did he not be updating? Broken.
Yeah, okay.
This is a hacked event. Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't worry, guys. So Fax is just rejoining right now, and then they will see the correct list, and they will read it out to us. But until then, how is everybody?
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Koopa's and Clamba's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I got 2 feet, thanks.
I'd like to. I want to make sure it's
Showing a world that's like,
Oh yeah, of course.
It can be fun if I can get Dad to like walk around in the living room and also be walking around in the world.
Perfect.
That would be cool.
So,
Oh, everyone quiet, please.
the order is Mississauga, Revia, Mr. Imagination, BananaBread, Pie, vixeL the cat, Kadachii, Ishmael.
Are we okay with that order?
Yeah, so us two would like to go last, and BananaBread's at the end, and I would like to go before that. Our worlds are kind of connected together, if that's fine.
So, Pie, second line.
Mine has big numbers, so vixeL the cat would also like to be towards the end.
What?
Can Ishmael go before me? Because he's mute and I need to talk on his behalf.
It's like a logic game.
Ishmael.
This is the complex meetup list today.
I'm not sure who said that, but I had an idea. But you should build that logic game with the world.
One of those puzzles.
Yeah, really.
this is now one of those like
What was that,
logic
Vex?
problems. Like, who wants to go first?
Oh.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty, so no other alterations to the order.
My friend said add a PC on the option to your.
Sounds good. And who did you say you got down first, Fact? Sorry.
More people asking for
Well,
it.
since they asked for Ishmael to go first, then it's Ishmael first, and Mississauga second.
Somebody should see the honor.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
That's funny.
Well, if you'd like to come up and.
Or was it
explain for-
Mississauga speaking for them? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, Miss. Yeah.
Hello, is this working?
Yes.
Can everyone hear me? No? Yes?
Yes. We can hear you.
Alright, good. I'm talking on behalf of Ishmael. He's mute. He's made a world based on a port of Dead or Alive. Heads up though, there's copyrighted music.
Thank you.
And I guess that's about it. Oh, yeah, heads up. There's on the menu, you can enable pickup objects, but be careful. It interacts with the physics in the pool, and it could cause a little bit of lag. So try editor caution.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised with this.
Nobody waits for the portals anymore. Oh, the list's posted.
Here we go.
Wow, pretty.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where's my camera?
Oh. I was gonna say, do you think we can get a tour of this, or is it just kind of like everybody explore?
Ish, do you want to make a tour of it, or you want everyone to just explore? He said everyone can just go explore.
Okay.
He doesn't have any plans.
Can't even tell where you're looking.
Everyone's free to do whatever.
Oh, I guess there's the menu.
I bet if I had colliders, I would probably swim.
Hey, look, it's crumbly leaves.
Wait, I shouldn't need that. You can add.
So does that mute for everybody or just for me?
Can't go
Oh, falling for you.
Yeah, I'm losing a ton of friends.
Okay, I don't think there are any other sounds, so it's not really worth it.
80 people here.
There's not enough of a
Yeah, I
high
have
gap
80
on that
people
particular
here. It's good that you have. I'm at 22 frames.
staircase for you to go through. You need at least 2 meters.
Good job,
It's the same in Minecraft maps and stuff. It does not.
I keep telling him about that. You can fly up there though. So it's a little hidey hole. Oh yeah, he worked really hard on it.
Yeah, it did
He's
sound
spending way too much time baking the world. Yeah.
Good job, Ishmael.
Oh boy.
Oh no, can we not get up that?
It's simple to fix. It's just a checkbox that you did.
Oh, this dude. Oh my god, imagine crawling through sand like this, like waist. When the sand gets to waist deep, you have to crawl through it. Dude! It probably wouldn't even be that hard of a switch. You probably could run it just like the water, but then change the texture to sand.
Yeah, just change the texture. Crawl through sand. I think you guys get into five.
It's terrifying. It's
Oh.
perfect.
How do we get out?
Just run to the edge and drop.
Can you actually just get out?
Medium or better. And your main avatar was medium, so you could have used that one too.
Wow, the pool actually is easy to get out of. Not all of them like that.
Hey, turquoise laser.
Thank you. Hello, purple.
One of the games end with the volcano like erupting and taking out the island, and then.
Oh wait, are we not allowed to pass this?
just gotta get lucky, I guess.
Actually connect with the new people today. We ran.
Yep. Colliders.
Nice.
Yes, but there are colliders. We can't go there. Damn it.
Oh, it's blocked off.
Yeah, we can't go forward.
Yeah.
Get to the hotel.
Yeah, I want to take a look at the interior of the hotel as well. But, yep. But so far this is good enough already.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thanks, but now I'm actually working on something else, and you can actually go see it. Like after the community meetup, it's still in community labs. But I'm planning it to show it next.
Oh, there's the little bridge
There's
here.
an overflow, Lucifer. How does that work for people like switching the world?
They just have to keep up to date with the friends list.
That or just be in the Discord. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
By the way, Cyan, we missed that funhouse map you did a while back. It's a shame it doesn't, VRChat when it constantly upgrades.
Well, I mean,
but we were
that
checking
was
out some old worlds.
yeah, that was made back at the end of 2018, and then like 2 months later,
Yeah, it's an
VRChat killed
old
it.
map. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
It didn't last long.
Is it possible to bring it back, or is it like completely changed with how VRChat updated?
So what I was doing is considered an exploit, so it is not currently possible.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it'd still be funny though, but VRChat would have to build it manually, like in Udon or something.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Mhm.
Because yeah, we were just checking out some old worlds, and we came across the old funhouse map, which it still worked in terms of going in.
Yeah,
but
just
then we
the
were like, oh, okay,
the main feature doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, fair enough. I figured that was probably something that would be difficult to re-implement with all the updates going on.
Well, it's not exactly difficult; it's just impossible because there's nothing to do it.
Right, right.
Yeah, one day,
Because yeah, it seems
hopefully.
no other maps do that method.
Yeah, that was interesting back then. I'll probably make a canny at some point, just being like, if you expose this thing, we can bring back the map.
Slip into the pool.
Or like have it to where other people could make like joke maps where you spawn the mirror and.
Ow. Well, I mean, what specifically was happening was just like messing with your avatar bones, but it's like we just don't have a way of doing that.
Right.
Mhm.
But yeah, fair enough. But yeah, we love your work, so.
Thanks.
I'm heading up to
Glad people enjoy it.
Jeez.
Thanks for coming by. It was awesome.
Ooh. There's people running around over there. Oh wait, there's a portal. Do those go outside? Oh, you can go outside.
Oh, cool. Hey, Cyan, you know how people normally at the meetups complained about the website just giving the question mark and not actually sending invites, right?
Wait, what do you mean the question mark? I don't know if I've heard that.
Sometimes when people clicked invite me on the website. to
Oh,
the
doesn't that just
meetup
mean they
one,
haven't
it
logged
just
in?
Yeah. It has actually been patched. Instead of doing that, it takes you to the login page now.
Oh, nice for them. I'm always logged in, so it doesn't really
when it
matter.
did
But
I was so happy when it did that instead of just giving me that error, and I was just like, ah.
one improvement after
Because then I didn't have to open that page in order to log in again. Then I could just
Mm-hmm.
there we go.
Yeah.
Nice patch.
Oh.
But the portal, both portals are right over there, so I don't think we're getting out of the map.
Oh, I think it depends on which side you click.
Hold on.
Brought out the teleporter.
Yeah, you have to show my avatar for that. Hold on, let me.
Oh, did you just turn it off?
You have to show Mississauga and then.
Please.
That makes sense.
It has the animation for dropping it.
Setting it for people.
Yeah,
there's an animation for dropping.
I don't think I ever saw you place them. It was just only like
There you go.
them already there.
Okay.
Is that a
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a thing.
Oh, sorry. Do I need to reset it? Hold on.
Yeah, I can't see. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Let me re-enable it. Sorry, it doesn't synchronize until you show. There we go. And then here, use a purple one.
I go through it.
Use the purple one and then you go, like walk
You click on the
backwards.
seat, right?
Now walk backwards. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to go backwards out of the chair.
There, I get it.
Just trickery.
It's definitely on black magic. I don't.
where the collider is animated over there and the chair itself is animated over
Okay,
there.
hold on.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's
I
weird.
think.
Like, Ishmael baked the lighting down there nicely, but then you can't
Okay, there's
access
another
it.
one here if you reach your arm through it.
And it has
I
collisions.
can't see yours, but I can see yours.
Okay.
Wait, you also have a world drop now, Cyan?
Wait, I've had this for a while. Don't you remember?
Oh, wait, why is your mouth not moving now?
Yours is. Oh, it's 'cause
It's a glitch to do with the seats. Like I had to reset avatar.
what they just said.
Oh,
You're like when you sit in. Why am I in error? What? There we go. Yeah, whenever you sit in.
So mine is not moving either?
No, yours is not. But also, look how broken the spine is here.
What?
Because you sat in the chair. Well, I guess if you look on stream, you would see how awkward it was. You look like you were still kind of sitting. Oh, loading? I don't think I've seen that from yours. Okay.
How did they get up there? What the heck?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's awful.
I don't know if anybody had my avatar.
How did they get up there?
You have to show Mississauga to see their station.
How did you get up here?
Let's see.
Using
Do you
chairs.
see this
How did you get
thing?
up there?
Do you see
There
my
are
hand?
colliders.
I guess you can't see that.
You probably have to move
Oh.
closer to the collider, Cyan, because desktop.
I am under the water. Please help.
Well, now you're back here.
I'm on desktop.
Now I'm back here.
Because I have my own chair.
Your hand is empty. What? Your hand
No,
is
no, it's not
empty to me.
visible.
No, yeah, I have a collider on it.
Oh, there we go. See it. Okay, I saw it. I saw it. Yay.
Okay, you're just.
Yay. Thanks. Wow.
But we have to respawn anyway.
I'm curious if somebody like paused it or. Oh no, it just started another song. Never mind.
Hey, Squid, hello.
Okay. Hello. Alrighty. Where is Mississauga? There you are. Everybody
What?
gather
I'm not
around
Mississauga.
Uh-oh.
Right behind you. Oh,
Around
Mississauga.
Which one? Ah, there we go.
On who?
So hi everyone. I released this world like about a year and a half back, I think.
But it's not.
I updated it, and that's about it, I guess. It uses the Azuma House pack. That was compatible with HDRP, but I made it VRChat compatible here. Yeah, let me put a portal down here. Oh, it's a little cozy, so check it out if you can.
I give this
So this is how you show off true longevity. Just make a desktop bigger than that. So you can put things instead.
Oh yeah, there's a menu.
Click on the. Wait, click on a cube for the menu? Is that what you said? Okay.
I do it. Hang on, that's not.
Yes, no one is waiting for the portal anymore. Pretty sure our version of the problem was resolved.
The menu buttons on the cube here. If you click on it.
Cube.
There's another cube upstairs.
Saying it's a cube makes me think like, normal default cube, not like a spinning cube.
That is always what I think of. Oh no.
Wait, where is the menu? Like, where does it appear? Oh, over there?
Oh, here.
Yeah, menu is over here once you click it.
Oh, thank God, we can turn off the join notifications. Oh, thank God, none of these buttons work.
Oh no.
Oh, it did work. Why did it work from that side?
Way too much time on that menu.
Really?
Wait, why does it? Oh, I bet. Yeah, the join notification might have a collider that blocks things for VR users.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Definitely.
Oh well.
For VR? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Hold on. Let's see if I can try that again.
I got warped. I just got warped like a mile broken, so I never fixed it. I never tried it on VR.
I don't. Yeah, I think there is. Like from here, it doesn't block the raycast, but it blocks interacting with it, which is interesting.
And it's the same with the quick menu. It's kind of broken.
There's a second menu upstairs on the bedroom.
I think the issue is just the notification thing itself. It like is blocking things.
Oh, you're right.
If that has a collider, then it's like prevents you doing it.
I don't know. I could do it when I had my hand here. So.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, the notification's blocking the access to it.
It works for me if you like.
It's also blocking the quick menu, just so you know.
Yeah, you cannot click on quick menu.
I think it's the.
It's like
notifications.
Yeah.
Unable to. Ouch.
At least it's unintended.
Oh wait, I guess I can turn sounds on now. Although, what's the point of making it louder in here?
I got annoyed by the door sound, so I turned that up.
I hadn't heard any of it yet.
It hurt my ears.
Ching 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 ching. The button with your controller.
Oh my god, it does! The UI popping up saying people join gets in the way of me clicking buttons on my camera.
Yes. You can turn that off up front.
Oh, I hit my head.
Game's so lag.
That's some stutter, yeah.
Oh my god.
My game is seizing up.
Barely see
It
them.
didn't work. Avatars and everything.
There we go. I'm back again.
Everybody's.
What was that?
Oh, just locked up so hard.
Oh.
Can you press any of your buttons on your menu?
Go to the big menu over there and turn off join notifications.
Yep. Those are locked up in the.
So over here.
It's connected.
Turn on the menu to turn off the join notification.
Okay, everybody, if you don't have the menu, click this cube and it'll appear over there. Now put your hand right up to it. Your hand right up to it.
I got raptured. I got raptured.
Where do we need
if you
look upwards? Oh, hey, you're the guy who was up there. The notification.
Yeah, we got raptured. Real.
Oh, I can join notifications.
Oh my god.
Oh, are we moving faster? Do you think it's the world squid or do you think it's...
You were the guy I got raptured with as well.
Oh, sorry,
Do you think it's the world or are we just moving on?
I think it was the. We're not sure, but I think we
Okay.
should probably move on with the size of the world.
It was quiet.
Okay.
This is like your average Dragon Con. If it was condensed into like an apartment.
This place is so small, I don't even know if we can put a board over here.
No, we can. Everybody can move to one side.
Come on with the size of the world. Pretty done.
What just happened?
Leaving. But let me see who's next.
Probably over on this side.
Come on with the size of the world. Pretty done. Leaving. But let me see who's next.
Probably over on this side.
Come on with the size of the world. Pretty done. Leaving. But let me see who's next.
Probably over on this side.
Come on with the size of the world. Pretty done. Leaving. But let me see who's next.
Probably over on this
Okay.
Come on with the size of the world. Pretty done.
Yeah, that sounds like... We need to restart here.
Pretty done. Leaving.
Okay, I'll just mute that so you guys don't hear it. Yep, where are we going? Okay, gotta close VRChat here. Oh, okay. Now I'm out of VRChat. let me turn back on sound for you. There we go. And restart. Ooh. And recalibrate. Turn on camera. Wow, frame rate. Amazing. Is this what it's like to have 90? Sorry. It's always interesting to go to a Quest World on PC and actually, you know, have max frames. Oh, look, people. Also, goodbye frames.
I love you.
True, but I don't think it's good that they have collision by default. It's gonna hurt performance a little bit.
Yeah, I have a version that doesn't have that.
Ah.
Oh, they do have.
I think that might be appropriate for Meetup. Oh,
something.
Strongbad Hyde, how you doing? Welcome.
Hello. I'm doing okay.
Did you catch
How
the
about
last
you?
one we were in? Oh, just
Yes.
fine.
I told
I mean, it's
I
not
told
that bad,
Squid.
it's only
I told
200.
Squid we had to leave,
And
but he
they're
didn't
fine.
listen. We didn't leave.
Yeah, when I made my snow.
Because it came
like,
back, but
the
then it
snow
died again,
was
and
only
then I was like,
100.
okay, fine, we'll leave.
And people were like,
We're
"Oh,
left
look
now."
at that
She
off."
can't hear very well, but she has very good eyesight.
Nothing.
You know, look at those two very good peepers.
Using
Look at those
Mochi's
peepers.
Right,
for
too
Oh,
high.
gee whiz, look
Okay.
at those big old peepers.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Just
I haven't
No,
used
look,
that
you're not
in a
looking.
long time.
Here,
Jeepers
you can try
creepers,
to
look at
find
those
a
peepers.
cool one. Although mine,
Taking all the knowledge.
on this version of the outer, for some reason, it replaces my interview with, like right now, my view is up here.
I have an answer.
And if I rotate my hand right now, my view is right here.
I say you like that Bible. I recharge mode.
It's really fucking weird and very, very motion sickness inducing. Like if I shake my hand, I shake my interview.
Oh, that's no good.
I haven't had worlds with memory
Yes, it would
Every now and then he just zooms up into a direction.
Did we just lose over half the people?
From somebody that like they're no longer updating.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're at 48 now. I don't know what we were before.
Some people might still be seizing up. It took me so long to accept the invite.
Oh, I literally just quit VRChat because I was stalled. It was all hung for me.
Hey, Cyan, that was really funny because it was the join notifications. I can confirm that because I had them off at the last time it happened, and I just see everybody just T-posing or freezing.
Wait, I had
except,
them off as well.
4 people.
And you can
Really?
buy it.
Yeah.
On top.
If you had them on, you couldn't interact with anything.
Really? I had
Yeah.
join notifications off.
Yeah, I had them off as well.
What? What was then causing it? It was
Good
definitely some
question.
Udon stuff. Yeah.
If you want to run up on the stage right now.
So, yeah, we'll have to find that out later. Cool.
Hey guys, if we could all gather around the stage again, we're going to get moving on in a second here.
Hi all, I'm Riva. I made an apartment long ago and I hadn't taken on because I had other projects. So I finally finished it and it's for house parties and stuff. If you feel like the upstairs is too cramped up, you go backwards from where you spawn, and on the left there's a staircase to the garage. There is copyrighted music. You can change some of the post-processing in the menu, as well as the pickups and real-time reflections if you need more FPS. It is Quest compatible, and yeah, I'll do a little tour and show a bunch of things. There's not much else. We did organize a little party over there Wednesday for the release.
Portal.
Awesome.
Afterdark.
We've bodies
No.
gone. We're gone.
What did I
I'm
just
gonna
hear?
go through this. It's good.
I should really fix the fact that.
I just
Hello.
wanted to make sure if you heard me or not during the beginning where I said it's like over 2.
That was a sound. What was that?
It wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 35 people in the bathroom.
That's a lot of loading people on that center.
Kind of hung out here and then it
Oh,
happened,
did I just
Mouse
crash
played
again?
And we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 35 people in the bathroom. Tuesday, it wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 35 people in the bathroom. Tuesday, it wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played.
Oh, no, I'm back. Nope, I'm not back.
We just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played.
Okay, this seems like one of those ones that I should just wait out.
We had 34 wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened,
That's a
Mouse played.
very odd
We had,
view.
Like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 34 wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 34 wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 34 wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 34 wasn't even planned, like, we just kind of hung out here and then it happened, Mouse played and we had like 60 people went on in the bathroom, we had 34
Okay, I'm in darkness here, waiting on a VRChat to come back. Yeah, frozen again. Oh, I didn't mute it that time. Sorry. Okay, let's restart VRChat again. Now exiting. Can it even exit? How many times is this going to happen? Why am I facing that way? Oh, it was loading. Where's go? 80 people? Oh, I'm not gonna get in.
How long am I gonna load?
Oh, did I make it this time? I made it this time.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, some people just keep getting stuck here for some reason. No, why?
I'm
It's just a
starting
pile
off
of
on
bodies
your
here.
toolkit right now.
Wait, is this? That is in the world.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't. It's kind of a little bit broken, but good enough. Oh, there you go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, banana. Oh, that was banana bread.
It's sad how you can tell what is actually drawn versus what isn't.
40 minutes ago is I put a little note on the counter where there's all the pictures.
Here.
Well, good news.
The last bake kind of failed, but
There's a lot of people still stuck at 0.
return to shelter.
I think this is like the 0 point, so everybody starts here. So if they fail to get in, this is what happens, I think.
Interesting.
Well, I got in earlier and I ended up.
Toggle on a flying avatar.
Was it downstairs? How do you get down there?
Yeah. We're here.
Oh, okay.
Go downstairs to reach it.
Some of the speakers are not from.
Wait, I was over here.
Yesterday.
Wait, how did you walk? Oh, over there. There's, yeah, you can't even see that. There's no light. Oh, this is where the other half of the instance is.
So they don't have
It uses better audio, doesn't it?
We'll switch.
No, there's better audio. It sort of does a thing where,
Oh, you can see their feet dangly.
What is that?
This is a garage. There's the garage door right there.
Oh, it's a garage.
A garage door. What's outside that garage door?
Nothing.
Space.
Road into stairs.
Dot?
Wait, actually? Yeah, why is the car go right into stairs? That. How do you get the car out? How do you even get it in?
This is a.
It's right here.
Yeah, right into the staircase.
Right into the fire escape.
It's a car.
The car is purely for decoration.
Oh, this is all a lift. You know, this all elevates down and then the door opens.
Wow, what amazing architecture.
That must be a word for elevates down.
I'm good. How are you?
Elevates down.
Tried to do that once.
You got it.
No, I'm trying to think. Is there actually a word?
I mean, we call it an elevator, but half of the time they descend. Isn't that a bit hypocritical? What do we call them, descenders?
Well, time to start a new trend.
Because you can easily go down.
I won't, Cyan. That's. I'm too busy playing
They call
pool.
ascenders.
Hey, where's the button? Hey, cool. Open slot. There we go.
No, there's the coins over there. Is that no? That's the drink.
More drugs, yes. More drugs,
That's not how you told me.
Green.
I did.
Bookshelf down and you have like a
That
rat
way.
cave like
It was pretty close. Like it had this big like electric winch that would like.
Okay, is there anything over here that makes it obvious that you can go down that path?
I'm in chat with you.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, join in.
Oh, I guess I'm stuck out here now. And there's no collider.
We tend to be like scrap like junk.
I'm gonna hit that ball. I'm Rabison, I came to get down. I'm not international.
I'm gonna hit that ball.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit it.
I don't know how many times I've seen the pool table.
What a riveting game.
But the green thing, I was like, is that the plum bob from the I believe it is your turn. Take your shot. The green thing above the Simpsons. Plum bob.
We're not gonna be able to finish this game unless we play super quickly.
Oh yeah, probably not.
How about the moment we see the respawn to that game?
The moment you see it.
That sounds like that.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Wait, what even happened there? It almost looked like you swapped the ball.
Oh yeah, that's you know, that's what makes it a trick shot. It's like an optical illusion.
Check this out. This is supposed to be the garage, but if you go outside, it's the fire escape. Okay, how did this car get in here? You can do this. Think about that.
It's a flying car.
Beautiful. Look
Now
at
we're
this
starting to come
beautiful
back.
golf that we're playing. Not golf.
Golf?
What's it called?
Golf?
Pool.
Playing indoor golf.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I may have to.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wiki like a ship in a bottle.
Exactly, yeah. That's my
You know how this works.
experience. Oh, come on.
I know how it works.
You just turn stuff around.
You just turn the
Tail lights turn
Well, to me it looks like
Let's do it maybe, in the bathroom here. Alright. Guess
Oh,
can
wait.
we clear out of the bathroom real quick?
Oh, I guess no respawn.
This stuttering is insane.
Wednesday and yesterday. Wednesday was pretty big, and then Thursday she started playing, and we were just chilling, and then Mouse played, and then Club Piss played in the bathroom.
I'll let you know when I go in.
Do you see this? Every time it freezes,
No.
I froze.
Sam did
Oh, now you froze.
Oops, you broke it.
It's in the bathroom. That's unsanitary.
In the bathroom.
Portal already.
Seem to be going through these somewhat fast. Ooh.
It is.
It's a good use of the first shader.
Yes, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Truly the only furry avatar world.
Space.
Friends! Cyan, did you see my fingers just freeze when I did this in the previous word?
So I didn't see like it that way. I just saw like once the portal was dropped, you just completely froze entirely. Not just your fingers, everything, including your voice.
Yeah. Basically, I've been stuttering. First time I just was completely stuttering and couldn't do anything. Second time, it just kept getting worse and worse and
I have
stuttering.
an audio link shader.
What's
That
that?
what it does, it takes the audio link and it makes a wireframe and then it flips
Yeah,
the wireframe.
I mean I was frozen the first time in there, and then afterwards it was
I'm
fine.
really wondering what kind of udon script wasn't that word, because it seemed to have
And it can put
really
like the logo
specific
somewhere.
timing of when it happened.
It's not that bad.
I mean you can always ask. Creator right there.
No, but it's only this.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
It's only this, and then if it goes
Oh.
down, it will go all the way, also up. So it like creates the audio data.
Okay.
Like you can see when it hits red, when it hits like orange, blue. It's cool. I'll show it to you when we go to the
I guess this is an avatar world.
You wanna have twin sex?
All right then.
Hold on. I'm gonna chug this water and then I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's really cool of them to include a click here to die instantly button.
Just in case we have to, we toggle the lights off, but there's no lights. Or no lasers.
The screens work
No
down
lights,
to
no
these
lasers.
two, like it's just not gonna be perfectly aligned, but it will work.
Yeah, it will be fine.
It's actually like mask
This
it
is
out.
popped off.
Not that it matters, but like.
Set phase.
It doesn't matter.
What? I just posted it.
Oh, it is moving.
Please.
Everyone changes to order, right? That might
Asian, over there.
Four-wheel drive, just
Go over there. Go over there. Come here.
What's happening over here?
I'm uncomfortable. Put me in something else.
And I crushed myself in the options panel.
You should tell the creator that.
Because it has a collider on it, and it always follows your head. So if you stand like this in VR, it's constantly moving up and down, really making you. So I tried place moving up and walked under it with my collider, and then went down again.
You did that knowing what would happen.
But it just hurts me how much it's following the head.
I guess I didn't even notice it, because, like, for me, like, this corner is at this point, so it's like I didn't realize it would follow, because that seems pretty low.
Yeah, but if you look at it and, like...
No, I definitely notice it.
Like, oh no.
Wait, is it the night actually changing for people? Because I don't see that.
I think it's set really slow.
Mm.
If you turn on manual day night, you can control it yourself.
What you're doing.
Yeah, and you do the TH volume.
Tiny dino with
Problem is, I am at least 11 FPS, and my screen is so blurry that I'm not gonna be able to
What is this?
I was like, yeah, I'll let you go through the collider.
What do you mean? Fuck off.
Oh, it is slowly moving.
Okay.
Oh, you can't jump off the edge. No.
I know. I want to get on one of those things.
Well, I mean, I can see the sun slowly going down, and then the sky. Yeah, the sky is changing color here. You can't jump off it. What is that?
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
I guess it's one of those. It's happening to everything.
The grass is made of ZZ's fur dude.
We're not on grass. What are you talking about? This is a furry world, literally.
I mean, that's a fair point.
But it's for avatars.
Oh, what's that? Is it
I thought that pencil was fax machine because it's got the same kind of face.
Okay, time to tell her later. The sun is almost setting, hopefully.
We're going even farther back in time with pencil
Is this where
and
we're all
paper
hanging
before
out?
the fax machine.
right.
What the?
Yeah, I guess.
People.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know what your time of day is, but I'm almost
I mean,
night now.
honestly, I could see fax machine's voice coming out of that pencil. On.
I believe we are at the same time of day.
I woke up early to be here.
What does that say on the
Morning?
top?
Damaged.
Damaged.
Just damaged.
It is 9 a.m.
I'm a favorite. It's
9 a.m.
number 99 avatar series.
I keep drifting. Bloody controller.
Oh, this is a good avatar. So.
Also, hello, Everif.
So,
what?
Do you only have a space on your YouTube name?
The music just came back.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's music here?
Gather here. Okay.
Mm.
It's got some old magical music.
I still had mine off just because of copyright from the last worlds.
No.
Everybody, follow the beacon.
I have Bella here.
The beacon is gone.
Quiet, please, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Quiet down.
Alright, I have basically finished the tracing portion of my project, and I'm going to start modeling it soon. And there is going to be music there. I don't know if it's copyright, but I would recommend turning it down anyway if you're streaming, because it is based on a Nintendo property. and the music's just temporary. And the spawn is up high, so I apologize ahead of time for those of you who are afraid of heights or have motion sickness. And basically, there's going to be a like a containment unit that you click on to get teleported up to the map, and then just go explore. I think that's basically it.
I wonder if it's going to be a Metroid map.
Yeah, it's a Metroid map.
Even if you're not streaming, but it's gonna be Nintendogs. I know it. It's gonna be
Metroid doesn't exist. It's an illusion perpetrated by the CIA.
We need to
It was an experiment in mass hallucination. Have you ever even seen a Metroid?
Oh my fucking god.
Charge.
Motroid?
Other people can see that I'm there.
Motroid.
Okay. Super Motroid. That's not the name I was expecting.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
There's hexagons. That's how you can tell it's the future.
You can jump.
Yeah. What is with this tooltip?
Oh my fucking god. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, to become human.
Why can't I move?
Oh, what is this? I guess we have a HUD?
vixeL, why can't I move?
Oh yeah, kind of forgot about the HUD, but it's a work in progress.
How do I move?
Yeah, energy.
With your joystick?
No, someone found the balls.
What the fuck? Oh, I spawned in on something that I clicked.
Whatever it was, I can't click it
Yeah,
anymore.
that boxed in
God.
room
I
over
need to get
there
out of here.
on the left.
Okay, I was hot.
Is that just metallic?
What the bloody hell?
Yeah, I just played around with some settings. Got some normal maps, some shiny stuff.
Oh boy.
That's with a blue slider.
Oh, now I see something on the floor.
Metroid, where is Metroid?
But yeah, this is basically a model of the very beginning area inside the space station.
Mm.
It's still a work in progress.
What did I just hit jumping on that? Can we? Oh, we can just jump right out.
Also, I don't know how much of the HUD you can actually see, but once you collect those E-tanks, it will appear on your HUD.
What? Oh, those things? So I can definitely see part of
Yeah,
the
they're-
outline, but I don't know how far over.
Well, if you can see
Oh.
the black box that has the word energy by it,
I can.
you
Oh,
might be able to see.
it's just going up.
Yeah,
I guess I captured all of them.
probably. There's more than you need, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then I redid the UVs on these things, and the one over there has the new UVs.
So what it looks like now versus. Is it just the UVs? Because it looks like that's probably underground. That like we don't see that.
Oh no, that thing's just a separate object.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone named Starry Melody made the E-tank.
Mm.
Tasuna also made a E-tank that's somewhere in the map.
Wait, I keep seeing a mini map like appear
Yeah.
and disappear. Like I think my speed changes from that.
Oh, there's a little Samus that appears, and there's like a box that someone probably ran inside of because it's an on-enter trigger that detects players that increases your speed. So I got a run button set up on a certain Samus avatar that basically has a box locked in place, animated to move to that location. So
Oh.
when you do the fist
Oh,
gesture,
it
you
is
start
a-
running.
Okay. Yeah, I keep seeing that appear. It didn't look like it was the same as the first.
Yeah, someone's probably just running into the box a bunch. So whenever you see the little Samus, you'll be able to jump higher.
Hmm.
When you pick up those energy
But yeah,
drinks,
that
you get a whole energy bar on your HUD.
that thing over there is how you get to the main map, and this thing over here with the mother brain picture on it is a button that puts a little bit of extra HUD on your face that I was going to use
extra
to try
HUD.
and figure out the best position for the HUD.
Oh.
The good news is you click on it again and get rid of it.
HUD while you HUD.
HUD while you HUD.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
What the
and
hell?
for comparison,
Let's put everything.
the containment unit has another model of it behind it so that you can see what it used to look like.
So I can see that one, and then this one having more detail.
Click on this VGCats comic, you'll get your health numbers.
I have so many hoods on
Wow, just like in real Metroid, when you click on the VGCats comic.
Oh my god, the power thingy! Metroid, where
Yeah, clicking on the center thing will just take you up to the map.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess we're way up here now.
It is a spaceship.
So, this side over here has the old Pro Builder thing I was tracing the map with, and then over there's the Blender phase.
Hang on.
You know, there is
I'm
a map of the interior of an ED ship.
How different can it be?
Yeah.
Wait, can you just fall in?
Where's the collector?
You can.
It's pretty neat. It's a little janky.
How do I turn on the APU?
Yeah. Not this, a different thing.
Where are my EGIs?
Just crank it. Just press go.
Where's my gosh dang MFD?
A couple of things I modeled, like the energy restore in the map.
That doesn't give me any. That doesn't give me any attitude information.
The energy restore?
Yeah,
Is that
this
actually
thing restores your energy, and the red one restores your missiles.
That looks like missiles. That's, yeah, yellow orb here.
What's this?
Everyone is down there now.
Oh, does this one restore my will to live?
What?
It puts you on the game grid.
But yeah, the shader on the moving textures are one of Tasuna's shaders.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Spaceship.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
How is it spelled? TSU.
What's this? Backdrop. Boink.
TSUNA?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Gotcha. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
This
that just
is an
basically
odd-
removes the close-up one, revealing there's one behind it, so you can get like a better idea of what you're walking on.
UV unwrapped him into a pillar. This is horrible.
vixeL.
Oh, and down there on... Oh, hi, fax machine. So down there on that green thing over there, there's I modeled Mother Brain's glass jar, and the Mother Brain inside of it is modeled by Hat Mafia.
Wait, that's just the glass jar down there? Because I just see green.
Performance, so you're doing a good job with
I mean,
that.
you'd have to actually get down there because it's against the wall, hidden by the walkway. But I believe that white thing is also a model of it, because I think I got the progression of the model still there, where it's how it looked and then how I improved over time.
Mm-hmm. Because this side was Pro Builder, that side was the Blender version.
Yep, that's the Blender version way over there. Oh, someone's actually over there in Meridia. Neat.
So you can have it set to where like you'll be able to see yourself, like kind of like on a side camera where it shows the 2D version.
I mean, I thought of that, but I don't actually have a true plan for that. Like, because I'm planning on just having it be like, it's gonna be a side scroller you play in VR.
Gotcha.
But like, maybe if I get around to bonus things, I might include that. But it all depends on how this turns out. Because like, I mainly just want to get the main game working properly.
Mm-hmm. Because the only thing with side
not even-
scrollers, like in first person, it's hard to tell the map layout properly because
Yeah, you can't really see around the corners.
With certain
Yeah.
exceptions, like this spawn area, it's just gonna be like you're locked to the 5 wide path, but the spawn area I'm gonna have like big enough that you can walk around the ship at least and get a good look at the ship.
I was told you made that joke already.
That'd be cool there.
Yes, but my mom wasn't here. Say hi, Mom.
Understandable.
I'm not sure about how big I want that collider to be yet, because I'm not sure if I'm happy with the size it is now.
Wait, which collider?
The one made in Blender. The Pro Builder
Oh.
one seems decent, but the Blender one seems like it's slightly smaller.
I mean, you can always just scale it to be the same as the Pro Builder one.
Yeah, I've been trying, but like working on this big of a scale on a small screen just kind of
Mm.
confusing. So
Yeah.
for now, it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you were to stand on the Blender one and look back at the Pro Builder one, you'd see that the Blender one has more done to it.
Well, I guess we can walk this way and see. Oh, it's gonna take some time.
Oh yeah. Some people seem to still be activating the speed booster, so
I see like very weird parts of it, but I don't see the full size there.
yeah, there's like 3 of them over there. Oh, I guess it's just 2. Maybe the version I haven't uploaded yet has 3 in it.
Mm-hmm. So you can kind of see it. I guess you mirrored it here. Or, yeah, that does.
What?
I was saying it's kind of mirrored, but it's not really. It's just pulled out.
Yeah, it's just pulled out.
Ivan in chat was saying it'd be interesting to watch other people playing through this in like a tablet view.
Yeah, I was thinking about having like a camera follow the player.
Mm-hmm.
Like for late joiners, they could probably watch them play the game, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to that. I guess it's respawn time.
Looks like it's respawn time.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, no,
Study place for it. You just jumped down.
Yeah, let's recap real quick.
Look at me.
That's great.
Oh, did I just land in Squid?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I use the elevator.
I see someone is driving around here.
Banana, respawn. Banana, hit respawn.
Yeah, no, I'm
Quiet please.
Quiet please, guys.
She's over there.
Where are you standing? Oh, they teleported. Oh, I don't think they realized that would do that. Oh,
Where are they? I got photos of mine.
Okay, there you are.
Teleported me up.
I'm back now.
Yeah. Because we all got
Hello, everyone. So, who's familiar with 8800 Blue Lick Road?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Favorite address?
Y'all will have to.
Oh no, you didn't.
If you well, there is already a map that of the walk around that's exported to VRChat, but I decided it wasn't horrific enough. And the goal is still to find the bathtub, but it's going to take a little bit more doing. But I'm sure that with enough people, we can breadth first search our way to it pretty quickly. Yeah.
Find the bathtub.
The colliders are a little bit janky. There's some doors you can walk out into the void. Some of them are blocked off, but just be careful where you step. I think I've gotten all of the flipped normal ones, so no one should get stuck like that. But if you do, you can just respawn. Anyway, without further ado.
Is this gonna spook my Jimmy?
What are we signing up for? Stay together as a team.
I don't know. I feel like whatever this is, I'm just gonna stay at spawn.
I have no idea what this is.
What? Get out of the floor? Why? No.
No, I want to help you out of the floor, Cyan.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, you know.
Portal. Oh, I guess I don't do that well. Blue Lick Road, Game of the Year edition. Okay.
Hey. Oh, hello. Oh,
Someone who's been here, show me the way to the bathtub. Show me the way to the bathtub. Someone who's been here
What
before.
is this?
For sale or something like that, if I remember correctly. And it was listed on like a housing website, and every picture is just cursed. Like there's a bunch of just random curse shit, like in this house.
That's not it. That's not it.
It's not it. What?
This is the bathroom. The bathtub is blue and spooky.
And
The
spooky.
bathroom is blue and suspect. Put it that way.
What is this?
Every room is suspect.
Is this like a very, very low res photogrammetry world?
This isn't scary.
This kind of gives me a back rooms type vibe.
Please take a seat.
You said it.
I'm so confused.
I don't get what's cursed about this.
I fell down as I get on the stairs.
Stairs this way.
This is thoroughly uncursed.
I'm not sure how visible it is, but there is like
Ooh.
a porn room with porn, so you might want to avoid that one.
Okay. Thanks for that, Squid. Just tell me where not to go.
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Oh, there's a bug.
Wait, do you know what this is though?
Yeah, so this was I forget why they lost the property, but this was
You've been about through the area of the original one.
like a personal warehouse where people would store goods that they would.
Oh, I fell. Bye. Okay, where was I? How do I get back there?
This is, I think these are the guys that run the
No idea. Because of the collider not allowing us to.
That's a hole.
You'll know when you're at
the Okay, I lost Squid, but the Squid came
You
back.
can't really explain how, but I realized that you know.
There's like a hole right here somehow.
I feel like this is just a dead end though. Like there's nowhere to go.
It's a hole right here.
Oh yeah, this is the infinite one. Okay, yeah.
Oh, found Squid.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, I have the
Oh wait, is this it? No.
So good. This is an SCP, right?
I want to find.
Yeah, basically facts. That's about accurate.
That's why we're trying to find it.
This nice house.
No, not this one.
This one has labyrinth in it.
It's a labyrinth.
Oh wait, Squid. So I don't know if you like realized that I fell while you were still explaining this place.
Oh yeah. Oh, so this was somebody's warehouse for selling goods on eBay.
Oh, that's it.
It was.
Did they like
But,
photo
it
scan
was-
this?
Gosh, yeah, somebody did, but like the layout is really, really cursed, and it used to be owned by like a church. So like the part that everybody points out is that porno room immediately off of it has a whole like baptism room.
Okay.
This place is so small, but yet so cute.
So wait, why is the game to find the bathtub?
Wait, can we get
Don't go that way, don't go that way.
Don't go this way. All right, I'm gonna respawn.
Don't come
A little bit stuck. But okay, yeah. For explanation of what this kind of is. So I realized that with how crappy everything looks, you can just like jam them together indefinitely, and it'll look just as non-seamless as everything else. So it just goes on forever. Well, not forever, but kind of forever. Yeah.
Kind of forever.
And, that's the deal. Yeah, pretty far.
are we getting teleported around
Also,
forever?
optimization is done through fog and a 50-meter like far plane of the view frustrum. So. Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, this
Alright.
is familiar, but it's going on a little too long.
Familiar but wrong. Yes, that was the goal.
Yeah.
That was the goal. I'm gonna respond now.
Oh my god. We're in the labyrinth.
I'm just gonna follow Squid.
As if I know where I'm going.
You've at least seen like the, somewhat this, not all of
I
it.
thought I did. I thought this was just going to be like an improved version of like what somebody.
Did they tell you what this place is? Did they
Kind
tell you
of?
I told you, Cooper. It's there was a church, and then people like got it, and then they're ripping like DVDs and reselling them illegally.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's probably why they lost it. Because remember there was like legal issues. I didn't know if it was.
These are all DVDs. These are rows and rows and boxes of DVDs that they reburnt and selling.
Not like we can tell.
They burnt copies.
Why is it built like a... Why is this place built like an SCP?
I don't know. It really is like an SCP, isn't
Where
it?
am I on the floor? There we go.
Okay, I'm respawning. I am lost.
Yes.
Yeah, you can find DVD versions around if you can see.
Not going that way.
Is it even possible to get back? Oh, I found a Jordo again.
Yeah. And you're finding a bathroom.
Yes.
Well, I'm very confused.
What the heck is this?
Leap of faith.
I want to go into the void.
I found a bathroom.
Have to go around.
And it never used to be this.
Wait, did I manage to get back to spawn? What is this?
Spawn's up here.
Yeah,
Spawn's up here.
Wait, I actually got back? Wow.
I'm gonna show y'all the Yeah, two of them. People can play with them. It makes it lag when you turn them on.
Hey, Banana, what's this?
That's on the people, that's what I need. Okay.
No, actually, there is something wrong with your avatar, Banana. Right there.
You know what would be a cool avatar?
No, Banana, there's something wrong with your avatar. No, Banana, take me seriously for a second. Banana, take me seriously for a second. Banana.
This place is kind of disgusting to look at. But...
Hey, Banana. Look there.
We're on stream right now, and if people on the stream are just gonna
I missed it, what?
A lot of people are finding the holes in it.
Good.
If you want to, there's some interesting landmarks up ahead. If you want to come into the stream.
I'll follow.
Oh man.
Yeah. So if you start by going to where the bathroom used to be, which I know by heart now after messing with this level geometry for so long, you just go through up the stairs. That's not supposed to be there. That was a cutout. If you just come here to where the bathroom used to be.
Oh wait.
Wait, where?
Bathtub's through here?
Yeah, the bathroom used to be in here, but now it's just a hallway.
Oh.
I have yet to find this.
So wait, is there actually a bathtub in this?
There is, I promise. And if you get to the end, you find the large room.
The large room.
Oh, everyone else found the large room too.
Kadachii, can you add like a noise of someone walking behind you the whole time?
Oh, that'd be good. I tried to do like an unnerving
We
look,
didn't find it.
but that's a good idea. I need to make it worse.
Oh.
And then if you leave through
Oh my
the
gosh.
large room, you find the curve modifier hallway.
Oh, this is cool.
There's so many different things here.
We're in a level of the back room.
Have you read the book House of Leaves? This feels like the same thing except like a failed business venture.
I haven't read The House of Leaves. Now it makes me think I should.
This is definitely a
How long is
backrooms
this
level, yep.
hallway?
Holy crap.
Don't fall off.
Follow the curve. Yeah, that's why it stopped.
Oh, someone already unlocked it.
Sorry, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
Whoa, okay.
What the heck?
That means someone already got to the... Yeah, there's normally a force field here that you have to go somewhere else to get. I knew people would do it. I knew I could believe in everyone. Yes. Good.
What was that?
Yeah, there used to be like a little blue force field there that says to find the bathtub, you have to first find the bathtub, and you have to go somewhere else to find like a small little spinning bathtub little thing to click and then remove the force field. But someone must have already found that, the legend. So now we get to go up the spiral.
It's making me fall over slightly just in this.
Spiraling out of control. Yeah, just being a little bit tilted, right?
Yeah.
This is not part of the real place, right?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? It was there all along?
Yeah, just looking out the windows into the void.
Yeah, just like in real life.
Are we going down again?
Yeah, we're going down now.
Yeah, this is a good one. You got a cleaning lady?
Environmental storytelling.
Whoa.
Jumping on the bed.
Oh my
What
goodness.
happened?
Oh god.
Oh, now where do we go?
Storytelling.
What do you think? Let's look at the environmental storytelling.
It's
basically
Did I make it? I made it to the bathtub. How close are we to spawn? Are we like right next to spawn?
We are right next to spawn. If you go through here, this is a one-way collider.
Oh, we're in the bathtub. Oh god.
We're in the bathtub.
Is this it? We found it.
We found it.
Yeah. I think the bathtub.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So hard.
You can cheat to get to the bathtub now. Just walk backwards.
You can?
No, we're inside it now. Just walk backwards. No, if you sit on the station, walk backwards.
Is this?
Alright, finally made it. Oh boy.
Is this the bathtub?
This is the bathtub.
I tried to lay on the cursed bed upstairs and I fell there.
That was the point, I think.
Oh yeah. I did it.
Maybe the real bathtub was the friendly man in the way, you know?
You wanna take a bath in here, you gotta wait like an hour for it to thaw.
This takes an hour to fill up. Oh, okay.
I know, Salad is going to be like so satisfied with this boat. I don't know if it'd be take an hour, but at least take a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Hello, Axolotl is going to be happy to see this.
What, the bathtub?
Oh, I love this world.
Yep.
What is with this respawn?
Oh. Oh boy, that was dark.
Why is it fogged?
The sign is dark.
We respawned back to where we were standing.
Hey, Squid, you might want to turn off fog on your, I guess your version. Wait, is it fogged?
This isn't even the most cursed spot.
I don't think it is.
Wait, should I see if mine gets fogged?
Maybe. Sure, throw yours up. It's a little darker, but not by much. Yours is a lot brighter than mine.
I don't know.
Quiet, please, guys.
Picture it as the cursed place.
Yeah. Okay, it's shaded time. I would like to talk a lot more about this, but I've decided we're not going to do it in this cramped space. So I'm just going to say there's copyrighted music in the world, but it's more about visuals anyway. And also a kind of epilepsy warning. So if you're sensitive to light, I'd recommend going maybe behind the building or just off to the side. There's some flashing lights in there. I'll try my very best now to find a spot where I can drop a bottle, and you're not going to get lost on the way to find it.
This is gonna be.
Drop it in the bathtub.
We can just spawn it. He's probably doing it in the kitchen.
Let's go down.
Kick the bloody ball.
No, there's space over here. Hi, over here. Yeah.
Okay, everybody back away. Everybody back away. Stop moving. Everybody go back. Go back.
The condition that we drop it in here is that everybody not be in here.
Just about to say, someone just fell out of the floor.
Oh, we're not going over
Okay, we have a portal.
Time to go.
How you doing?
Where's the portal?
Oh, there it is. Keep it safe.
Portal's this way, if you can see.
Yeah, I haven't been here for ages. Cyan, how you doing?
Oh, you just missed it.
this place again. I've been here before.
They all show off.
Shaders.
Like, are they like very detailed?
Whoop, sorry about that, Prowler. I heard you like right as I walked in.
No, it's all good. I was just saying hello. I haven't seen you in a while, so I just thought I.
Haven't seen you in a while either, but like welcome to the meetup again.
Hey, Prowler.
Yeah, I mean, I usually sleeping, so that's why today I was awake. So I thought I'd come in and check it out.
Such an early meetup for you.
Interesting.
I am.
Yeah.
It's been a while, I know.
Can you believe that?
Oh wait, there's a sign over there. I think we're supposed to go to that. Is that on your avatar or is that a world?
That's in the world. That is actually part of the demo, by the way.
Okay, that's funny.
It's shader time again. Last time I brought you all to the GI Hall, I said it was going to be the last time. That was a lie. You are here, back again. It's no longer the GI Hall, though. This is now the LTCGI Hall. I have implemented the LTC algorithm. The few shaded people in here are going to know what that actually is. It's basically a way to do real-time area lighting from screens, for example. Now play live video. So if the video player is working for you, you can see the video reflect on the objects around it and actually emit the loss of light, which makes it look really good. So if you just, I'm sorry. Could you just follow me in here?
I love it.
You can see on the floor the video being reflected. And it's a really, really cool effect.
I can see the sign too.
Wow. That is a very good effect.
This sign is part of the demo, as it also reflects on the floor.
Funny fake ray tracing.
Hey, what does the button do on the sign?
The button on the sign, which sign? Not a lot. Oh. But yeah, there you go.
Man, am I glad I got
This button.
I have a question.
Oh no, it doesn't do
I have a
anything. If you
question.
hold it, you can change it.
Hmm?
Sure.
Are you also secretly running like Linux emulators to mine Bitcoin on all of our GPUs right now?
No.
Yeah, you're using our
You're
stealing our GPUs.
I only mind Bean's token, thank you.
Have a monkey. You can see like how it affects this. Has full normal
that's
mapping,
very
full support
good.
for regular PBR shading.
Shaders.
The best part about this is all real time. So if you look on the floor right now, I can change the material smoothness, and it's going to react accordingly.
What are those?
It's more diffuse now.
Shiny.
2 FPS. Or we can make it a perfect mirror too if you want.
Yeah, very well.
There's other materials you can put on this, like marble.
What's the green one?
That is fantastic.
That's your CPU. That's just for debugging.
Oh, okay.
Let the monkey.
There you go. It works on movable objects. Look at the monkey. You can grab them as well. There's more over there. Well, I guess someone already took them. I'll show you some.
Oh my God, it's Susan!
Behind this wall, if someone wants to use them, there's a few tablets in here that you can grab. And if you click on them, they're going to turn on and do some rainbow stuff, which demonstrates that this is all controllable from. So all the reflections, everything, you can set that up from Udon
Oh,
as an API.
that's fun.
It doesn't just have that. The most important part about all this is that it's not just shader magic. It looks really good and all that, but you can actually use this. So I know a few people are working on the LTC algorithm in general. I know that LOX 9973 has a world actually uploaded that does this algorithm, the LTC algorithm for shading. But they never published the source code, and there's no way to use this in your world. So I intend on changing that. All the code in this world, all the real-time light shading, all of that, not only has good Unity editor scripting support, so it's really easy to integrate this into your world, provided you use a supported shader. It's going to be free and open source to my GitHub to download for everyone and to contribute back to.
Oh my God.
I know some other people from the shader community are already working on this as well. I know Kanigama from the Japanese community. I think Mochi has some stuff going on with that as well at the moment. And I'm hoping we can kind of just work together and actually make, one good solution, kind of. That would be my dream anyway. That's why I'm releasing it as fully open source. On the sign over there, you can see a few screenshots on how this works in the Unity editor. I tried to set it up as simple as possible. It's basically just a prefab that you drag in. You set up a quad or any other Blender object that has 4 vertices as a stream. And you just say, I want this to be a video texture or a static color or a static texture that just gets pre-computed fully automatically. And that's basically it. The rest of the shader is just a normal, you can use this on a Unity standard surface shader, and there's also a patch for Zay's shader. It supports bakery, someone said that, yes. For static lights and static objects, you even get shadowing.
Behavior, but that's probably a limitation with how it works. If I move it over the top of your sign, it doesn't override your sign.
Well, that's because it doesn't shadow. That's how it looks like in real life if this wouldn't be a shadowing thing. it's kind of weird, but it is correct in the way that it does that, yes. It's just that normally you can't have that because the light will have a back surface, so you get a shadow from the light for everything that's behind it. You do, however, get shadows for static elements. So if you look at those screens and you try to see the reflection under the table, you can see they have actually a shadow there. You can also see it behind this thing here. Like, the screens actually disappear. It has a static shadow. Right? This is integrated with BBFactory, and you can basically bake these maps with a single button press. You just press Bake Shadow Map, and then my editor script does all of that for you. It's one of my favorite things. It looks really good on this like brushed aluminum surface.
Does it work with filaments?
I don't have a patch for it yet, but it should be really easy to integrate. I wanted to do that for now, and I kind of didn't have time, but that will come very soon. It's very easy to integrate into shaders. So if your shader like water, it's basically a single function call with a few readily available parameters that you just pass in, and it just keeps you back the rest of it. You don't need to set up anything. It's actually really simple. If you only have like a specular and like a diffuse pathway, it's very easy to integrate into existing shaders. Inside here, we also have it for like diffuse lighting, for like a big stage, for example. You come up here. There's also a mirror because every world needs a mirror, and it looks really good in my opinion.
Your world's still knocking it out of the park, Bounty. Still knocking it out of the park.
Thanks.
Right.
Your blender skills are just skyrocketing. Like you're doing really well.
Oh, just look at this floor too.
Because all of this wouldn't be good if the lighting quality itself actually would be bad. So I wanted to do a little experiment. If you guys would follow me outside again.
Oh, follow outside?
Follow the sign. Follow the sign. Experimentation time. These two lights. One of them is running my shader. That's fully real time, runs on your GPU right now, every single frame, super optimized, super fast. The other light is baked using bakery. It's a process that takes a few minutes to run. It uses the RT cores. It bakes like a couple of 4K shadow maps and directional maps, and it's super expensive. It basically takes multiple minutes to run on my like 2080 Ti for one light, like for one map to calculate. The other one, whichever one it is fully real time, right? So that happens every single frame on your GPU right now. I want to demonstrate the quality of this, and I want you to guess which one is the real time one, and just stand next to that one. So if you think this is my shader, just stand over there. And if you think this is my shader, stand like on the stairs over there.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with everybody right in front of all the objects.
Yeah.
It's doable. I think.
I'm eating ranch dressing right now.
I think I missed what we're looking at.
So we're going to the one you think is yours versus Bakery?
Which one is the not his shader?
So yeah, like stand next to one that you think is real time. Stand next to one that you think is using my thing.
I think this is yours. I think this one.
Wait, are we talking about the light or are we talking the light or the other parts? Okay, the light.
I didn't study for this test.
Okay, I didn't follow. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Right? I would like which one of these lights is real time and which one is baked, basically, is the question.
Okay.
Because mine is an approximation, and I kind of just want to demonstrate that the approximation does have good quality and is somewhat indistinguishable from an actually baked light.
And I'm trying to look at it.
It's very close. Yeah, it's very good.
I just love like the split. That's kind of what I wanted to show. That it is hard.
I see.
Which one is real time?
I can't.
Like so much faster, right?
I see the surrounding.
I can't see why kids like cinnamon toast crunch.
So which
I
one
think
is
it's
it?
just an emissive bug, honestly, because I compressed it.
one.
All right.
What did I miss?
What?
This one.
This one's real time.
Oh.
Very well split.
Wow!
This one's real time.
Being a lighting artist and not being able to tell.
Yeah, look. It's got the artifacts on the sides here.
The entire world is using my shader, right?
Thank God I am being paid.
And the artifact is from the emissive map, though. That's not actually from my shader. That's from the emissive map. I don't know why that is. I compressed down the texture. It's weird.
I just looked at the shadow on the side. I can tell it's kind of light map rather than
This is a real-time one. So this
Rather
light,
than
perfect.
It's floating in the sky or...
No,
I was
Thinking it and it looked a lot like it would be
with lasers, lights. Yeah.
All right, and I guess then there's one more thing before you can just ask me questions. We can go through this, and it's a little secret thing over there.
Unexciting and scenarios. I just haven't had time.
Secret thing. But it looks fine. I love this. I love how everyone just like follows my commands. This is absolutely wonderful.
Follow the sign.
I have lost it.
There's something right here.
It's something I have not actually seen anyone do with the LTC algorithm.
It's an
All of this
obelisk.
other stuff I've seen people do in Unity and then other things. This is something where I came up with the math grid myself. I have never seen anyone actually do this. So this is, as far as I know, the first time someone used the LTC shading algorithm for a cylinder. There you go.
It's doing
Whoa.
Amazing.
It's always doing funny things at the edge. Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, actually, that you mean.
No, just
that's
look
not even
at
my
it.
shader thing. That's just a UV.
It's a shader.
Sorry for that. Well, anyway.
That's acts like a.
Yeah. That's like on the object.
You can make a cylinder. I know what cloth is
Uh,
gonna use it.
Television.
Yeah, Sanctum is using it. Sanctum is using it.
Look,
Now Sanctum is using it for sure.
On my coffee cup.
Is adding different shapes a matter
from the
of
side.
programming like the intersection between array and that shape? Is that kind of
look at the frames?
No, so the way I'm doing this is I'm still using the integration method for a square, right? Because that's the one that's provided by the original paper, and I haven't changed the actual integration method. What I did here is that for every pixel, I basically just rotate a square with the correct UV mapping aligned to it, so that it's like on the surface of the cylinder. But every pixel still calculates the integral of just 4
No,
vertex,
this is
like
optimized.
4 line
It's
square.
very optimized. Yeah.
This is one of the things too. Now that everyone has a light, there is 15 real-time lights in here that are using my shader. So, you know, whoever played Bingo last time, and like, I know like the real-time light thing was something to like cross out. We have 15 real-time lights in here, and at least I am doing fine in terms of brain. So I just kind of, you know, I spent a lot of time making this fast, so you can actually have a bunch of screens within one world.
This guy's got a brain the size of a planet. It's got galaxy mind.
Galaxy brain. As you saw in the entrance, it also supports like UV mapping, so you can actually use partial screens. So these 3 here, they don't show the full video. They only show like 1/3 of the video, and that also reflects like correctly in the reflection. So if you do it this way, there's more artifacting. So this part works better when you have a more rough surface. If you have a perfect mirror, then the UV mapping will have some artifacting on it.
So you can fake a ton of stuff with this. Like if you want to make like 100 lights or 1,000 lights, you just make like big screens with a bunch of circles on them in various places to simulate where the lights actually are, and then just let UV map into the train.
For example, yes, that will be better if you pre-compute the texture, because you need a high-quality blur for that. One of the like kind of downsides of doing this in real time is that this needs to blur this. So I have like a CRT chain set up with like 6 CRTs feeding into the other that actually does like a pretty high-quality Gaussian blur to get like the edge profile to look somewhat good. This is kind of described in the paper, but not for real time. So I actually had to kind of make that stuff up myself. But it seems to work pretty well for real time. It has artifacting. It clearly has artifacting if you know what you're looking for. But especially on more rough surfaces, it's really hard to actually tell, especially if you don't look out for it. So yeah, anyone want the screen with the video? It looks pretty neat if you move that one around too.
I want the screen with the video.
You're being reprogrammed.
Sure.
I'm gonna drop this screen
TV.
too.
Here.
Hey Luma, I noticed the problem with your avatar. Some of the things
I
that's
know,
supposed
I
to
know,
be
I
inside
know.
of
My
your face.
architecture is
mega.
The world we're going to be doing
Yeah.
with the networking in?
How did you accomplish this?
Okay.
I can't, like, how is it partly 3D and partly 2D? I don't understand.
You mean like
He
this?
thoroughly explained it, and I still don't know what he's talking about.
Like, it's like a little cardboard cutout, but you also are turning in 3D on the 2D
You
projection.
mean like this? You mean like this?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
public thing. Let's see.
Did I miss anything? I'm gonna
Data
finish it.
that projects an image
You learned
I
anything?
think I did it. About 30 minutes.
Got it.
That's good. That was good. I like that. Cool.
Banana,
There's a lot
real quick. You got this. Give your whole speech like you're saying it to me.
I made a thing. I made a thing.
This is some witchcraft.
And if you yeah, like a demo.
By the way, there's also the avatar. That's not the only one. That's just if anyone's
Thank you so much for putting my art in your world, by the way. I appreciate it so much.
Oh yeah, it's over there as well.
I saw it.
Yeah, I took a picture of it.
This is phenomenal. This really
I'm going to show you I'm guessing some other basis there.
Like this guy. I told him he's gonna change the industry of making stages.
Because
I know what club is gonna use this. Sanctum is using this. I'm gonna see Sanctum using this for sure. They're gonna use it.
I can't think of really in a public one. Like the code is on the GitHub, but it's a bit tricky to actually use it. This is not as easy to use. For this thing, you have to set a bunch of like the size and stuff.
But I changed to silent.
Well, maybe say like just think about the avatar.
Go for it, Brad.
Oh yeah, 5 more seconds, and over here. Sure.
I like Eve.
So you can say I'm gonna say my thing and then I'll pass it off.
Thanks.
Right. Hey, it's gonna be like 10 seconds. I just want to mention this.
Because we're the good bros.
Grab the around scheme.
Right. I just wanted to mention, like, you can also see that it actually, like, the light from the video affects the avatars. That's not from this shader. That's a separate prefab. That's also on my GitHub and for free, but just, that's a different thing. Just wanted to put that out, because I think it looks really cool.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
was
Like 80
noticing that
people in here.
too.
It looks really cool, yeah. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
So with that said, that's pretty much all of the worlds from the. So what we're going to be doing now is going into the same thing we did last week for those that were here, going into a little bit of a. That is the world.
Oh, okay, that is the world. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I just had to double check with that too. Yeah. So the next world being shown is actually being used for our little networking gathering that we are now doing every week at the end of the meetup. And so this is something that we're going to do to kind of fill the last hour instead of trying to stretch everything out. And it's kind of an opportunity to network with everybody that showed up here and kind of learn and meet and kind of make friends, as opposed to everybody's conversations getting cut off every 10 minutes because we've got worlds to get through. So with that said, the world this week is being volunteered by BananaBread. And
okay, so I use Spice Shader as a demo to show like what you can actually do with this thing. I made like a club world that's like 100% reflective with everything. It has lights, lasers, and we also have a real-time DJ. Oh, not a real-time DJ. We have a DJ, but they're gonna do it live. Oh no, I mean not live, but we have a DJ. So this is. I'll drop a bottle.
Copyright issue?
Woo! Yeah, it's copyrighted.
Yes, copyright issues. So yeah.
You're being
That's what the old mute button's
Try
for.
some Bela Fleck, baby.
Hey Alex, the real-time DJ is a
I like to do it dangerously.
My list of saved worlds is filling up.
Oh, okay, whatever. I was gonna ask if we could by chance make it Friends Plus.
I'm gonna go play PS4 with my dad and half brother. You guys have fun at the
All right,
hangout.
then. Enjoy your PS4, people.
Yeah. I was trying to do a thumbs up, but I did a point.
Yeah, it's fine. Avatars.
Yeah.
Because like, well, how? I need a way.
So, looking at comments there, I'm gonna say yes. You probably could do this for ghosts and things. You'd have to look into how to actually set that up, though. I believe it was on Pi's GitHub. However you, or what the full username is there.
You know.
GitHub.com/PiMaker/LTCGI. That's awesome.
Oh, there we go. That's the GitHub then. If you wanted to look at it, LTCGI. Oh, I guess we can turn off better audio.
Nope, here we are.
We got some occlusion culling going over there. Some avatars were disappearing.
Where are we?
I guess we should be good.
Hey, where's the dungeon?
Oh, this way.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Can someone turn off the light? It's dark. It's
Do we need to hit the resync button?
No, not now. If you see the video moving, you don't.
Oh, okay. It is very slowly moving.
Yeah.
Should be 100% dark.
It's like a V
There's no
shape,
visuals for now.
slowly disappearing and reappearing.
I guess I can sit down.
How did they get up there?
There's a teleport here.
Oh, this. I didn't look down. You tried.
Yeah, you can go up there. I put a teleport.
Loading. Oh, there it is.
Oh, where?
I see musical note.
Right here.
Anyone else?
That's cool.
Hmm?
I'm just seeing a static image.
Your
No
roll
music
volume
just
low,
yet.
Fax?
You might need to reset it then, because I do see something slightly moving.
What happened?
Right here's the resync over there, back. Broken. Don't know why.
Over to the right of the
I
stage.
like how when you mute your microphone, it echoes like in the world.
There's like a lot of echo.
Oh my god, that is very loud.
I've joined in on a few of these with
I won't know what it sounds like because of copyrights.
Oh, that's fine. You can just enjoy the wonderful sound of our networked voices.
Oh, it's more of enjoy the visual more.
all those people.
Oh, hit sync, hit sync, hit sync, hit sync. I don't know why it's broken. Hit sync, hit sync.
It worked for me.
Oh, yeah, it's way different for some reason.
Wait, it's way different?
What are you talking about, Joe?
I hit the resync. The music is way different.
Cyan,
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if I can show my vote next week, but at the same time, I wish that my vote can be used as a networking vote.
I'm gonna say ask Squid for the networking portion. I'm not sure if there's already like a queue on that.
Are you seeing something?
Oh, so there's a queue.
I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. I don't know yet. Squid's the one, like, I guess, keeping track of that.
Okay. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Mhm.
It's the one that all the schools had back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Wait, where's the teleport button?
The boat anchor, yeah.
The teleport there.
Oh, that cube.
Right.
Save okay because the depth light is really expensive, but that one can...
Yes.
That's a shame. But there's like these light beams from VRC stage light that can affect objects. But the problem is, like what they do is they just take a depth light and with the depth map they reconstruct the world space positioner and just check if it's within the corner of the light, right? I can do that. That's all I need for my shader. The problem is if I do that, it applies on everything and I only want it to apply on avatars because the rest of the light I can light up much more realistically by using what's normal shading, right?
So, is that not like what you can do with a projector?
I don't know, I never used the projector before.
Projectors have a layer mask. Oh,
actually, it's not running that bad. I thought it was gonna be
How
actually
they
work.
overdraw stuff? But does that overdraw stuff? The projector.
Yeah, the lights need more color.
on them, so you
I
can do
bumped
like
them up.
material on top of that.
Lucer has a beautiful example
I might play around with that.
example of a projector in his world.
I haven't delved much into
Lucifer, they were talking about projectors.
that is something you can do with it.
Lucifer has a projector in his world. Winter Company?
I don't like the projector.
I don't
They
remember.
do,
I like the way
just the like stages.
Yeah, could you play and play along? That makes sense.
the way it
Because those are
fills the
actually
air.
actual
Might be
screen.
an okay idea. Might have to see how performance is on that.
But this is an actual screen, like this
Certainly an
only
area.
will see it on a club.
I love how it looks on the...
And I think this one was
the
gonna look
graffiti.
really good. Like this is all you will see on a club. Like it will react the stage.
Yes, right. True, that's true. I mean, these are going to be
LCD panel display or Sorry, I was busy there. Draw like only apply that projector to one model instead of all of the models because it's just really nice and cozy. You can see it.
I'm doing a cozy room with this thing for sure.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you get model data, right?
How goes it? You streaming, boss man?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I couldn't tell because of how quiet the better audio is. There's no audio, but I can still see all the visuals.
How yeah.
The
visuals are wild. The music's great.
Hmm?
Can you notice that the paint is more reflective?
Yeah, I do see that. Every time like one of the lights turn on, you can see it in those you gonna say graffiti?
Yup. Yeah, that's my graffiti.
Oh, wait. Something about that in the other world too, wasn't it? Because Pi was saying that you had your art in here.
There. Yeah. There. Yeah, every piece of graffiti on this world is mine.
Nice. Was that like actual graffiti, or did you do that through like digital? Wait, where's the emogus?
So I did that through VR actually. So
Oh.
This is VR done graffiti.
Hmm.
I learned how to do graffiti in VR through King Square Graffiti. And now I do it in real life as well.
Okay. Did that translate?
Yeah, it translated very well. In fact, I learned more in game starting out than I did with the can.
Well, I guess having the undo,
You
I
have
assume.
an infinite number of
Yeah,
cans.
that
Yeah.
too.
We have an infinite number of cans. The biggest thing is the cost of painting, but with VR you can get around that.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to have a $1,000 headset.
Yeah, but one $1,000 headset is more than however many cans it takes for a year, probably. Or did I say that backwards?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you kind of said it correct in many ways. I don't know. Or there's also the part of getting arrested. That's the other hard part. Like,
Yeah.
You want to be good before you get arrested, because at least then you put something good.
You want to be good first. That way your art stays.
Yeah. Then you might become a Banksy on accident. You're set.
You might want to click the resync button down that.
A resync button I think would help.
We made it.
I'm gonna go down and click that
Completely
down.
legitimately.
It's way cheaper to do all that math in like 2D instead of 3D.
I can't reach it from here.
I don't want to do it in 3D. I wouldn't even know how to, so I'm just like, yeah, the cylinder's just gonna have to be upright. Just do my 2D plane. That's
How about
what
you
I
go
want.
down and click it for me?
Just stick your hand outside and do it. That actually works, wow.
Dan, can you hit the resync button from here?
Yeah, I can.
I can't reach that far.
Just stick your hand outside the fence.
You have really?
If you have issues with that, open your menu to get the raycast. Well, yeah, it's definitely easier on this
Yeah,
side.
true. Wait. Yeah, you can just open your quick menu to get the raycast.
Oh, you actually get. You probably would be easier if you're on that side because there's more surface.
We're talking about the resync button all the way down there.
Or sorry,
We're trying to hit the
who's
resync
up here for real?
PlaySpace
moved up here. I can't figure out how to actually get up here.
Okay, so there's a white cube over there, and you can click that.
Yeah, and then we can open the quick menu to get our pointer.
Right on. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't see who actually was speaking. Your avatar wasn't here what your voice was.
It's been doing.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know why. I think it has. I think it's a full
Every
body.
time somebody joins, pretty much random.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's the white cube over there.
Full body related. Okay, I will go take that.
Oh, it happened again.
I love this solo cup on the ear. That's a nice touch.
The cup? Where?
Sure looks show off.
It's just a blue solo cup on
Before I was able to see
one of its ears.
Oh.
So if you have what?
Oh, they were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to their arms?
They're facing the wrong way.
I can't go. Brr.
I assume they're actually walking the opposite way of their menu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Photograph.
There we go.
In this body.
Cool.
I'm back.
Okay, I need to go turn off the better audio thing.
Wait, PlaySpace moved.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if that actually turned it off, but hopefully it did.
about it as well. You just don't know it.
What don't we know?
But you know what? I'm gonna get out
I
of
see
there.
that people like to be
Oh wow,
Trying to take
audio's
us
actually
actual
better.
stairs, but no, there's just a white box you take.
Yes, the white box. It's magic.
Imagine saying, yeah, I was looking for this white box, but I couldn't find it in real life.
To get upstairs. Good things. Right.
Well then, how's everyone's little bit of weekend going?
Surprisingly quiet because there's no music for me.
Monday for me.
Yes, they even have them turned down as well.
It's 10 a.m. on a Monday morning for me.
It's midnight for me.
Right, I forget that
I
the
am in
time
the
zone in
future.
Europe is kind of up there.
Is this the last world?
Australia.
Yes. I guess this is like the hangout point. So staying as long as anybody wants.
Oh, also, Cyan, forgot to
Hi.
mention the devouring map was pretty awesome too. It was
Glad you enjoyed that. That was a long project.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
know.
devouring 2 when?
I don't know. When are you making it?
I'm amazed.
Damn
Yeah, I
it,
was
I
gonna say,
always
I'm
do-
amazed no one's used any of the assets to make like a the spin-off because y'all made that hub world for other people to create their own like
So
type thing.
I'm not that surprised simply because. So yeah, we had 4 people for 10 months. That's like some dedication right there. And so even if we did give some of the assets, it's kind of like. I don't know if everybody else is as dedicated to like building a spin-off to a series that they didn't even create.
Right.
We did have a couple people show interest, but I don't think any of them were finalized. So we may
One of
see
the
something,
things I
but
like is the concept. Right.
Glowing.
Because it seems like, because I know y'all kind of gave a little bit of lore after the whole thing, like kind of a little info on the creature and everything, but you know, you kept it kind of vague just to kind of help everybody expand their own universe. But like, we were kind of talking about it, like after when we were doing it again, kind of theorizing, and we were like coming out with like these creatures feed on your sanity. That's why they keep you alive. And you know, just random stuff, kind of.
I'm trying to remember how much of the lore was actually said in the notes. Like if you actually get them all, like the notes do say some things, but the spoiler
Like
last
the name.
room does kind of tell you how it does actually feed.
Oh, they turned the lasers on.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
You do
lasers.
see like it actually. You do see like all the clothing and everything.
Yeah.
But
I'd like this because then the VIP's more important.
but it's like one of those things too. Like it does eventually eat you kind of in a way, but it seems to also like to feed on your sanity because otherwise it just would have eaten you already.
Yeah, that.
I need to get into all the Discord for
I remember talking to Lacuz about that. He's the one who like did most of the lore logic. But like he actually had like a bunch of conversations on like what's actually going on. So if you want to like get more information on it, you can definitely ask Lakuza. Because he has like a full on like
He has it all in his brain, I heard, and every time you ask him about something, it's just...
not just one wall of text, it's a multi-wall text.
Yeah,
He actually said he created a like lore bible for it. Because like if he's gonna share out the idea for other people, like he has to make sure like people know what can and can't be done, kind of thing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Warehouse kind of aesthetic, and everyone like goes for this. Or like everything's black except for the flashing lights.
Yeah, you might like that's a lot more.
It was also nice finding
Oh,
out
is
the
there no
Easter eggs
audio
through all
link?
the notes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Easter eggs of the notes.
Actually using the PCM data.
Did you find all of it?
We did. The last one we were trying to find was Fiona's statue in the
Really?
maze of the living darkness because everybody had short avatars. So I couldn't see it was in that little bookshelf on the ceiling. And it's funny because I was streaming and I actually clipped it because we were in the room and like, you find Fiona's statue yet? No, not yet. And then I kind of looked in the corner of my eye and I'm like, hey, I found it. And it's like, wait, what? It's like, look over there.
I'm surprised that was the most hardest one. I hear a lot of people complaining about finding Yakuza because like they never think to look in the most like tense area.
Isn't Cyan the easiest to find?
Yes, I am the easiest, and I don't know why I was put there. I don't remember the conversation on that.
I'm trying to remember. Was yours the one in the?
Mine should have been like the first one you find. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was Cooper's avatar.
Oh, dude.
He has a whole bunch of these. Oh yeah, there he is.
But I'm glad we were able to add those because it's just like adds a little piece of things like something else to do. Collect notes, collect statues, and actually complete the world.
Texturing for it.
It's just geometry and like a flat color.
Yeah, and it's like practical horror too, not like just jump scare in your face horror, but kind of give you that uneasiness.
That was the main point in creating it, having the entire thing be more atmospheric than just jump scares. Although the lurker is somewhat itself a jump scare.
Hey Cyan, the Bavarian SDK3 update.
Let me finish my SDK migrator thing, although it's never going public in SDK3.
Imagining just playing
Yeah,
along to this.
it's gonna be a Patreon thing, right? Paid thing to convert.
Wait, so right now,
Right?
no, the SDK migrator already is that, but the goal is to eventually get that to be like finished and considered free. Oh, did monitor just turn off? Oh, yeah, I guess it did.
Turn off the player audio because it's annoying.
Yeah, I did that. Just respawn and it's the first button towards you.
Yeah, my friend's here.
Yeah, if you have really quiet voices, you should turn. So I did all the programming.
Okay, the ghost was the most pain, like, just, we couldn't, like, hide behind something, and it still manages to see us sometimes, but I do know, like, VRChat does have certain limitations,
I'm gonna say this is yeah, it's limitations because it was the old SDK, like, that was not programmed at all, that was, like, their old trigger system and UI buttons everywhere.
How many synchronized triggers did you have again? Like 9?
Should I say that again? Synchronized triggers? Like, I had the stats on, like, Twitter somewhere, but, like...
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember how many things were synced, but it was just, like... There was definitely over, like, 10,000, like, actions or events.
They stand out with
There was a lot of stuff.
Even though they don't have like absurd amounts of detail on them. Makes them very clean, very much nicer. Well, it's not about the skills, it's just like you know what your tools are, and you make really nice stuff using what you're capable of.
But yeah, it's just kind of unclear, like, how, like, we know if it saw you, but sometimes it'll just randomly, like...
So, there's definitely bugs. When it first came out, there was definitely, like, I guess it would get stuck on things bugs. I haven't played it in, like, the 2019 update, but, like, there's definitely things that have broken since then.
I remember that if it got stuck, you could still do it out until it's half again.
So yes, you could do that. That was there's also like the very first time when it got stuck, it would just like stay there until it caught somebody. But like, I tried introducing in like the second update of like a way of resetting it. I don't know if that actually worked out, but yeah, if you have people with like very different pings or high pings, it can get like really broken.
So it's the unfortunate thing is it's eventually probably going to get to the point it's going to be unplayable. Are y'all team going to eventually try and do Udon support for it, or is it just going to?
That's something.
So
I'm really frustrated with right now is I cannot.
So it's not high priority for I guess me to convert it all to Udon. I would say what's higher priority is to convert it to like a standalone game, but that's gonna take some time.
Oh, that makes sense. Cause I heard. Yeah.
But I guess you're just gonna convert it when your converter can do it.
I mean that depends on how much I'm going to like actually try to convert, because like I have UI events actually working. I don't have all the standard assets, and I don't have any like late joiner sync, and so it's kind of like I don't know how far I'm gonna go.
like, you see, I put like.
If there's no sync, it's not worth it.
Because it was, it was really nice. It was a really cool map. And
Oh,
for, you
yeah.
know, it to eventually start to break. Yeah.
I mean, when they like broke something recently. They broke something recently, like you can't jump over some of the boxes in the basement. So it's just like, great. Oh wait, that's what it is.
Hopefully, though, the old movement system still works, so it's
Oh yeah.
shimmy your way.
Last time I tried it, I actually couldn't. So it was kind of awkward for me, but
It's actually a Ray
eh,
shader.
yeah, I don't know.
Regardless, I'm glad I got to play it, you know, when it was in its prime, before VRChat kind of...
Was that recently or just like back when it came out?
Back when it came out, we did. I did do it with a couple friends a few days ago.
Wait, and you
but
completed
was,
it?
You know, just kind of revisit it. No.
Okay.
We helped them through part of it, but then because we had other friends joining, but we were just kind of helping them out.
Okay.
But so far, we were able to do everything up until a certain point. Like we did the block puzzle and the basement, and all of that. We fit. Well,
So I think there's like
part of the basement.
the second section in the basement after like the generator or whatever. I think you can't jump over the boxes, or you'd have to like do a very difficult like wall climb, which I couldn't do. So it's like I'm not sure if it's actually completable. Although still, the Kuza still sees people like posting their like times. So it's like maybe they can. So I don't know.
Maybe the speed run method, but
Yeah. The speed run side of it was crazy.
the amount of dedication people went through.
They found the colliders that we happened to forget to put back in, and then it's just like, oh, I guess there's now a 10-minute speed run.
Because you can see it's just like something that's just moving between three different images right now. That's just because.
I remember definitely not cheating in your map.
On a texture.
I know.
Do that using.
You remember there was the bug where you could one udon in one world and
Oh,
carry it
that.
to another world, right?
Yeah.
And if I just made different
You and Varnian were doing that?
I coded a little script just to play around with it a little bit that could teleport me through walls and make me fly.
Yeah, I assume people would do things like
Varnian
that.
did something even more insane.
Started deleting things.
So we played them. Yeah, we played the map like that.
I wonder how broken it was.
Don't question it. I
Don't report bugs. I mean, this is where it's like, you know, I still have my admin panels in there. I could just go straight to like different sections.
Yeah, that's the problem, like, there's a lot of mechanical shit here, like this whole thing is...
The development 1 second speed run.
It was actually fun, not actually breaking the terms of the game, to actually figure out what the game objects was called in the world.
I mean, it's how speedrunners do it in regular gaming, so it's, you know.
Wait, you were finding the names of the game objects?
Varnian had a script that could do that when that bug was there for that one day after it was publicized.
I mean, Varnian has like a Unity editor inside VRChat. I don't know if that's what he was using.
Basically, you could carry scripts over, but you couldn't carry anything over that targeted previous game objects.
Yeah, that would make sense because they would be destroyed.
We spent a lot
The
of
funny
time in
thing
that
was, the
playroom.
way that you actually did it, we can talk about it because it was fixed so long ago.
Well, I mean, I know what it
was.
was.
Basically using the... It was fixed. Yeah.
I'm saying I
And
know what they
then
do.
you,
But
basically, yeah, normally you would have a thing that you ran constantly an update or fixed update, right?
So you just make
Imagine
your own.
just writing a timer that a function that constantly calls itself with the timer.
Yeah, that's
With
just
the
making your own
timer
one.
thingy.
Just using send custom delayed event or whatever.
Yeah, that was the word, yeah. That was the one to bypass it, because it apparently... The bug was that it didn't clear the...
Yeah.
Or stop the previous udon.
I mean, at least that's not as bad as the ones that was previous that I'd seen. I'm not sure how many times I've said this one, but there was a bug a long time ago where the avatar preview did not have a blacklist. So you could run anything on there, including triggers and standard assets.
Funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh god. I will say the Udon one was not too bad, but I'm glad it got fixed so quickly after getting so much public exposure.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of those, like, you find out and it's like, you know that's going to be patched, which I guess that's why you and Varnian were, like, messing with it so much. This room is really bright now.
Yeah, privately. We didn't really go any public places with it because, yeah, that's not the point. Yeah.
It's a good talk once you start.
Yeah.
It's
good too.
Love the work you've done. Before I leave, I was going to say, in the Devouring, we spent a lot of time in that playroom because we thought, because there were all these different sized toys, thinking, oh, we probably have to put something in here, something in there.
I think Kuzu was saying something like that on purpose, of being like, people are going to think that there's a puzzle here, but no.
Yep. We kept every object we found, just put it in the main area, thinking it was going to do something, the gears, all of that, the books. It was nothing. It was only a couple stuff we needed to actually keep that. It was fun.
I guess now that's something I need to think about for, like, the standalone.
Right.
What things to
It'll be cool
make it
there
obvious
when
for it's
it
not a
does
puzzle.
come out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll keep an eye on it on the...
But it definitely makes the world feel more alive with all the pickup labels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Find Lucifer.
I mean, people were complaining that we had too many.
But it also adds charm to the world in the way that it feels more alive because you're just like, ooh.
Well, yeah, because it was one of the things I think Kuza said he hated the idea that every single pickup had a required use. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna make a bunch of them, and it's like you just have to find what you need to use.
I didn't dislike it. But I can see why people would dislike it.
Because they didn't want to think.
I was about to ask, when are you putting on
Yeah.
this? But nope, you have.
It's gonna be a
Use
long.
your brain.
That's the entire point of that world.
Always has been. It's always there waiting
Oh,
to.
Cyan, I haven't seen a bug in VRChat that has been as bad as something I've seen in Garry's Mod in my time.
As bad? So
Loading
that's...
the
Go ahead.
The worst I've seen in Garry's Mod was probably a time where somebody figured out that you could load... so clients in Garry's Mod can write TXT files in the data folder. What if you write DLL data and then load the TXT file as a DLL?
Alright, arbitrary code execution.
Yeah. It doesn't get much worse than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an exploit.
Yeah. Luckily, it was not publicly available.
Well, I mean, how did you hear about
it?
it?
Was reported. Because I was looking at the what are you working on forum on FacePunch Studios forums. For Garry's Mod, what are you working on? And somebody actually posted a few pictures about it without explaining anything else.
I think it's the textures.
Yeah.
So they knew it existed.
Yeah, it's because it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna publicly say how this works. Which I respect.
Yeah.
I can see the individual sides of the community.
Hopefully nobody actually, exploited it, but you never know.
Yeah. At least it was patched not too long after.
Just refer you was saying it.
Yeah, that he reported it.
Yeah, no, I can go through Unity and I can.
I also know that somebody at some point later on managed to make arbitrary code execution some other way and also did not disclose it publicly. But later on showed a picture of that was patched with it. So yeah, I made this Windows pop-up with a custom text from Garry's Mod Lua.
You know who I'm talking about, right? Thanks,
That's what VRChat's trying to prevent. But yeah.
Yeah. Everyone is trying to prevent.
Well, I'm just saying we're in VRChat, but yes, everybody who writes UGC.
What about that time where Team for Source Engine basically had a bug where if you had a custom map with a custom model that replaced the player model with corrupted data in the dev animation area, then when you died, it would execute the code.
I had not heard of that one.
Yeah.
I'm talking. It'll show
But
you
it only worked in custom maps that replaced the models.
Total VRAM usage and usage toggled.
And only the ones that was replaced, and you had to be the player that died locally for it to happen.
I mean, it's still an exploit.
Yeah, it's still an exploit, and it was remote code execution.
Find you the GitHub for it.
Was patched.
Hopefully
Pretty much every
fast.
source game.
Yeah.
Funny exploits. They will always happen.
Yeah. Just waiting for the next one then.
The thing is, the more complexity a project has, the more exploits there is.
I'm not surprised.
Isn't that the logical way of thinking about it?
Wait, I guess? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to exploit too much in a hello world
No.
test program.
Well, I'm not a security
not
engineer to
complex
know that
enough.
answer.
Yeah.
That is the tutor. It works very well. 10 out of 10.
I just have a problem with writing udons, and I'm so used to because I did Garry's Mod stuff before, right? Never trust the client.
Never trust the what?
But the problem is, never trust the client.
Oh,
Was-
yes.
Is my... Yeah, but the problem is in VRChat, everybody wants the code locally. There is no smart server controlling everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, don't trust the client, don't trust the client.
That's just, you don't trust VRChat at all. You just build assuming that nothing's good.
Yeah. I actually code in a way where I assume some bad actor will try and abuse it.
Wait. We're at 29. I guess I can go back to normal safety settings. How bad of an idea is this?
Yeah.
As I reload
Yes, and
avatars.
I always assume that somebody will abuse the code in an unintended way.
That's with everything,
When I
though.
write it. Yeah. It's kind of sad that we have to think like that.
That's just us as programmers. How it is.
Yeah. I will say my biggest focus with programming is trying to make everything as secure as possible, while also keeping it performant. But sometimes they don't relate and sometimes they do relate.
I feel like I don't worry enough about that, but I also don't make as many maps where things can be exploited. Something SDK2 or editor.
My time with Garry's Mod and seeing all of the exploiting happen. Yeah. It was really fun when some game modes decided that the numbers should only be able to be taken in whole numbers, so no decimals. But in Lua, everything is a float.
Okay. That's awkward.
So what happens if you round it on the client, but don't round it on the server?
Different data.
Yeah. That means that if you send an arbitrary package that has a bit of modified data, you could basically do half. Yeah. Not good, not good.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure the shelter world somewhere. They should okay.
Switch to something else.
And that's the thing that I dislike. There's multiple things I actually dislike about Lua compared to any other language that I pretty much tried. Lua does not understand what integer plus plus or integer minus minus is.
Wouldn't that just be a language-specific thing, because they just never added it?
Yeah, so in Lua you have to write the variable name equals. Yeah, actually it doesn't even support plus equals.
I was
So you
gonna
have
ask
to write
about that.
variable name equals variable name plus 1.
I'm sorry, you can't be lazy.
Yeah. Oh god, there's also some other things in it. It's just... It's one of those languages that is just in time and read from top to bottom in the file, not object-oriented.
I haven't actually messed with Lua,
So
but I
if
know
something is-
some people who talk about it.
Yes, so if the code is in the wrong order, missing function.
Oh, isn't that the same as like C though? A lot of languages do that.
Yeah.
You don't declare it, yeah. You have to declare it if you want to do it out of order.
And on top of that, Lua does not have any way to declare what a variable should be. So the thing is, when you make a new variable, it can be a ball, it can be a string, it can be an integer, it can be a float, it can be a function, it can be a table, it can...
Yeah, that's... You just gotta deal with that kind of language. Or, you know, things like JavaScript where, you know, anything can be anything.
Yeah, it is like that in Lua too.
Oh. So wait, you can have like one object, like one variable that becomes something else? So you can say, what is it? Equals 1 and then also equals quote 1. Okay.
You can do common Lisp, you can redefine the syntax of the language on the fly, so...
In Lua?
And then suddenly...
In common Lisp you can do that.
Oh, Lisp.
And then suddenly if
you can redefine the parser.
Yeah,
in
and
the
suddenly
language
if you
itself.
suddenly have numbers where you have 0 and 1, suddenly it can think that it's a ball in some way.
I mean, yeah, in C there really is no bool. It's just not 0 and 0.
No, since C99 there is a bool.
Oh, there
but it
is?
It's still 0 and 1. But
Okay.
Yes, std bool.h since C99.
Okay, then I guess I didn't learn that one. I know they had like a constant or whatever, but that was just like a define that was 1.
In C89.
I
Yeah, I
never
mean
really
it
did
still basically that, but
Okay.
But it's standardized to via
I think I actually started learning Lua when I was like 13 or 14 years old.
Oh, I guess that's your beginning of your programming career.
Oh, and it's a good learning
Yeah.
opportunity because I'm by no means a web developer.
Yeah, well,
The
I started
part
with
is-
quick basic and fucking DOS. That's what I started with.
The worst part is, then when I finally got to an education, then I hear the terms for things and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Oh, it actually is an underscore bool. Yeah, no, it's actually not just a macro. Yeah, it's
Underscore
proper language
bool.
support. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you never
Reading on
use
the side
underscore
then,
bool
like,
directly, though,
you may
because
not be
it's
good at
heavy.
programming, but you are good at art. I'm the
Another
opposite.
thing Lua
I'm not as
also
good at
does
art,
not
but I am good at
support
programming,
by
so...
default.
Yeah.
But Garry's Mod
As
Lua
Starfire
does
saying.
support it. So, you know how we use the and sign, like 2 and signs when we have to do a compare with 2 things if they're true, right? In an if statement.
I mean, for conditional things, yeah.
Yeah. By default, Lua doesn't support that you have to write and in letters. A and B.
Oh, that's just part of the language, though.
And then for the or, you have to write or, not 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot put exclamation mark in front of something in normal Lua. You have to write not space the thing.
Oh, that's not too bad. I used to do basic. You had to do that there too. And in basic, not was not the logical not. It was always the the binary knot, so it would invert all the bits. Because the basic true was actually all ones, so you know, -1. So binary knot and logical knot were the same. Yeah.
All those funny things.
Good point.
Yeah, so it's not just not 0, it was all ones or all zeros for the bulls. At least in the basics I were using. I mean,
you have no idea how real that is. Do you have any idea how often
I used quick basic and then I used free basic, which is like a quick basic inspired basic, open source basic compiler thing without any optimization, which drove me to learn to write assembler because it didn't have any optimization.
Depends on the feather. Depends on the feather.
I mean, it had triple inline assembler because it had no optimization, so you could always assume what registers it would use, and you could always access all variables were always on the stack because it wasn't optimized. Like if you write with inline assembler as GCC, you have to specify I need this variable in this register. It's an input, and I put an output in this register, and yeah, it's much more complicated with an optimizing compiler.
I just got reminded of something while thinking about programming. Because of something I did on my education, and what I have noticed over the years, Chromium is a graphically bugged mess. Like Chromium engine.
I mean, don't people try to get rid of Chromium?
I think that's for all web browsers.
The thing is, Chromium has so many graphical issues and it only gotten worse over the years.
Oh, if you want more, try compiling for a big ending on architecture and see what happens.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Like
I know all the graphical bugs I experienced in Chromium does not appear in Firefox.
Yeah, look up how to backwards and forwards, yeah.
I think Firefox is also broken for big endian though. Like you get RGB gets shuffled the wrong way around and shit. And nobody uses big endian these days, so.
It was right for a bit. Now it's dark.
I only know some weird people that still run Linux on old PowerBooks.
Some weird people.
Yeah.
I want Linux on my computer. You can run ARM on Big Endian too, so you could plug on a Raspberry Pi, for instance. If you're a masochist, you could do that.
Well, I want Linux on my computer. Am I insane?
No, I just got Gentoo installed on my gaming PC, so I'm probably gonna try to make pass-through setup working at some point.
But not all the programs
I'm using Password right now with a VM.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that myself, because I have 2 GPUs, so I should be able to do it. I have a Radeon for Linux and I have an NVIDIA I could use for Windows.
I have NVIDIA for both.
What is taught in the C.
I haven't gotten the NVIDIA driver working on Linux yet. Because I'm using Gentoo, because I like wasting my time compiling the kernel and debugging things that maintainers should normally do for me. It builds character.
Forced character building,
I'm probably
okay.
gonna put like a regular Ubuntu on another disk, actually, just because I'm having so many issues with Steam Play right now. I need to try if it's just my fault or if like a super vanilla Linux install has these issues or not.
I don't even game in my Linux.
No, I'll try it out. I tried Steam VR on it's a mess. On the VRChat runs, it crashes a lot though, I think in Worlds with AV Pro, and then in others the players don't work, which is better than crashing, I guess. But,
yeah, I remember some things about video players just not working.
AV Pro.
Some AV Pro worlds seem to crash me, or at least like the Udin Link world that crashes me on Linux. Also have tons of glitches. The Steam VR mountains are lagged, so they're delayed. So if you open a Steam VR menu, it will like float while you move your head around because it's delayed behind the game. The game is okay. It has a few more frames of lag than it has on Windows, but it's not bad. But the Steam VR and the mountains overlay, that's terrible.
Yeah, I heard about the lower frame rate from Pi when they tried running it in Linux instead of in Windows.
Yeah. Also, it's like really. Also, reprojection is almost broken.
Almost.
It works, but it'll get into a juddery mess a lot easier. So I have to run like 60% render res to not get it into a juddery mess. I'm also running on my weaker GPU though. So.
Bye, folks. Have a pleasant week.
Oh, bye, Fax.
Oh, we love you, Fax.
Bye bye.
I'm running on my Radeon.
So as you're talking about things being floaty, I'm just looking at my overlays and my like VRChat hand is really lagged behind it.
Oh God, why did you make me notice that?
Huh?
So like overlays for me are just like perfect, but then like VRChat's really slow.
Multiply that by 10, and you get
Yeah, I can imagine.
Experience on Linuxes. Yeah.
Slightly representing metrics to include
You can make your
yeah, they have some issues, but it's usually not that big a problem. The game itself runs okay-ish. Although I haven't gotten Half-Life Alyx to run yet, because it gets stuck on some mongoose error.
Done anything like it before?
Also, Half-Life 2, when I tried running that crashed on the libc. It's like on a general protection fault inside libc. So it's like they probably built it like against an ancient libc, and I have to tune new libc or something for them. So a lot of the time, the native Linux versions are more broken and just run through Proton.
Okay.
Oh god.
Basically, what that question is asking you is what
to make a fake report.
Yeah, it's that and what logs are you able to...
But that's why I need to try like an Ubuntu, because I think like they've probably tried against Ubuntu LTS, and that's their standard. And maybe
I currently run Manjaro on my system.
So, like,
I usually run Gentoo because I'm a masochist, if you didn't already notice.
I feel like you've mentioned that a few times now.
They show you how many...
Hey, I want a Windows 10 VM.
Domain,
Congrats.
Not 11?
How many are on, all that kind of stuff. Just as an example.
No. I installed it right before, like a few days before Windows 11 apparently was released.
Yes, I don't blame
just
you.
like... Oh, upgrade. It's stable.
It's the only way I've tried 11 yet. VM, but I did it.
I mean, I also have a Windows 11 VM. Right now I'm on 10.
Use Windows Server to do pass.
But I have like a Windows 11 VM on like another computer that I don't use. Not that was only just because of like.
I heard that there's still some performance issues with Ryzen and Windows 11.
Oh, I think they fixed those though.
I heard that some still exist the other day.
I just heard that like Windows or no, Steam did not support.
There's some intent.
Yeah.
A lot of my courses in the military. Don't care about any of this shit.
That might be just a thing, like just when the lights
Like, why would any software be supported on Windows 11 when they released it with such a short notice?
That's a good question, but I'm not using it.
It feels like they rushed the release.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen them really marketing yet. And I've also heard some people saying, like, business-wise, it doesn't make sense.
Where's the release feature that they were talking about with running Android apps?
Oh, that was a feature?
Let me pretend.
That's the funny thing about my Pi Max is...
They still haven't released that feature.
Audio settings were
maybe one day.
Voice,
I'm gonna...
And that was one of the big selling points for Windows 11, running Android apps.
More
natively.
You can't even see the percentages anymore.
Well, maybe one day.
Yeah.
I'm estimating.
Maybe one day.
30%, voices at like 60, avatars at...
And apparently they have it in beta now for some people with getting Android apps through the Amazon App Store, but you cannot sideload your own APKs.
How does that work? Okay.
I don't know.
Hello.
So we can't sideload APKs, but we're allowed to sideload what is it called?
Want to what?
I'm saying hello.
Windows apps, not the apps for this Windows Store. We're allowed to sideload those.
But everyone comes
Isn't that all of Windows at this point? Is outside of Windows, or not all, but most is outside of the Windows Store. But I guess it's not Linux or sorry, not Android. But...
No, but basically you can sideload apps that are in the Windows Store.
Because I have commissions and I build this kind of shit.
Is this the Android emulation thing?
LTCGI one.
Yeah. Also
That's just black. I fully black wall. I don't know why.
How do you sideload an app in it? I heard that's not possible.
That's understandable.
Oh, you can't sideload into that? No, I haven't tried that thing yet in 11. I have my 11 PMs, I can try it on that.
It's only in beta for some people, and apparently you can't sideload, you can only use the Amazon App Store.
Huh, not the, and you can't use like the Google one, or...
No.
A bunch of students made a whole Discord server.
I'm gonna redo the whole
should be some way around it.
I'm gonna make welds.
I don't log us out, we're just gonna break it.
Yeah, there's a section there, and they included.
I mean, you can't sideload the IPK. It sounds like it's a matter of how motivated you have to be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna virtual machine yet because I don't know
And then you gotta like order.
shit on my computer.
You gotta order class
And the school
Oh yeah, I was gonna try it. I wanted to set up something like that on Linux
at some point actually. There's also some like AN books and stuff like that.
Speaking of pass-through, I'm still pissed that Microsoft doesn't make pass-through a thing on regular Windows. You have to get Windows Server. Because that would be a fun thing anyways to run.
Wait, so
yeah, you have to have Windows Server. Yeah, you have to do
Exactly.
pass-through of GPU. To get direct device assignment is what it's called in Microsoft land. I looked it up. Although some people have managed to hack Windows 10 by like bashing together Windows 10 and server. Apparently, I haven't actually tried it myself. But I saw some people reporting success with that. Yeah, it's annoying because that way that would be fun with 2 GPUs. I could have support 2 HMDs, right? if we could do that. Well, I could still, but I would have to run one on the Steam VR on Linux.
This one did a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, did a really good job.
Oh, let me.
Like when we first went in here, I remember it looked glorious. But it was also the laggiest experience of my life. This time,
It would be
it's
interesting
great.
to try multiplayer VR in the same play space.
We're gonna walk into each other.
Do you have a GPU in your CPU?
No, I don't, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could have indeed made 2 Windows VMs.
But that takes a long time. I don't know. Maybe on the way to that concert in Budapest.
No, mine is GPU free.
Or just do that.
I'd have to find a third GPU.
Put everything charged and hop on tennis for a few hours.
Maybe some USB displays.
Oh yeah. They do like the seeing the sky. They love being able to see the sky. It was a good idea. Stealing that picture.
Linux is flexible.
I remember I sent you the picture of like that thing that I saw. I was like, it looks so good. I was like, I should try to make that. And here.
Hey Sam, wanna upgrade to the latest version of macOS? Already did?
I'm adding one more screen.
Oh wait, you actually have a Mac computer?
Yes?
So we have like boom, boom, boom. So it's like this.
Could probably get a third GPU in with a riser.
Why do you not? I mean, that's what I actually had to use in college, so it's like I just have that as a laptop.
So I wait until the next day.
And now I actually use macOS.
EMX.
And yet you asked this question.
I got a Mac Mini. I've used them when they use PowerPC.
This one has a sampling on a corner.
I like my Android and my Linux and Windows stuff too much.
Doesn't mean you can't have another.
Android is Linux.
Mac is still a proper unit, so
it is
somewhat easier to get along with than Windows. Actually, you know, it's not like PowerShell Bizarro land.
Yeah, some things that like, some things are easier on Mac that it's like it's becomes too easy that the Windows people don't understand it. How do I install an application? Just drag the folder icon.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yes.
Like actually,
No, Max makes sense for me.
So
from the Unix workstation point of view, but
That feels so
I
wrong.
used Linux before I used Mac, so. But,
looks like nothing is being repeated.
Linux is Unix based and Mac OS is Unix based.
yeah, it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
When you get to the command line, it is.
Yeah, because they're both Unix based in the end.
Yeah. Yep. There's some differences, but you can work around it.
It's really rare that you see somebody actually use the terminal on their Linux phone.
What is it that you think is neat, Anthony?
Linux phone?
I have a Pine phone, but I barely use it. It's way too slow.
I bet that's the reason.
Well, every Android phone is running Linux on the back, so...
I had a very good app that actually had a containerized that was more like a traditional Linux inside the app, but it broke at some point. But it was good because I could use YouTube DL on my phone, because you know how Google blocks that from the App Store, but I could get this thing and then get pip in it, and then with pip I could install YouTube DL. The Python package manager, and then I could download videos on my phone without having YouTube Red.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. It's just a test. I don't want to test. I'm gonna remove it. I'll just lower it.
They're even limited with YouTube Red when downloading a lot.
I think they'll still limit you even with YouTube DO. I know. I have gotten rate limited.
I do that maybe like, you know, maybe down on like the dance floor.
I've tried to archive entire channels
that's
sometimes.
Weird. Like if people want more like voice volumes, they're just gonna turn down the voice.
Have any of you heard about that thing that somebody made that goes for comments and channels and sees which ones are spam?
No?
You're just gonna turn down the ranges, is what you mean.
Some YouTuber made some code that can do that.
Yes?
Something that just goes through. Okay, that's, I guess, convenient for them?
Why has YouTube not done that yet? Because there's so many spam comments with, hey, go to this site here.
Like, fucking things up.
If you ever see me like this, I'm not giving.
YouTube's probably not prioritizing it. Or I guess, yeah, Google.
Hey, have you heard that recently there was a video where the CEO of YouTube said that they would like to implement NFTs for the creators?
I had not heard of that.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that. Oh, everyone's gonna have it, right?
Is that actually a thing, or are you just making this up?
I'm not making this up. She actually said that.
Alright then.
It hurts. It hurts.
Pick up a pack of Timbits.
I'm just like...
You just want one for a reference?
That's when you should get the popcorn out.
Like you slowly build up a massive
like,
rave.
that's even more dumb than removing the dislike button.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have the right NFT, you can get the dislike button back. That's an idea. I'll pitch that to YouTube.
Is that the right? No, they shouldn't go that way.
Also, what did it help actually removing the dislike button? They said it was so YouTubers did not have the thing, but the count still exists in the back end, so the YouTuber can still see their own dislikes and get depressed about them. So it didn't really save any YouTubers.
So wait, if you, so that means I can look at all the dislikes on my videos?
They actually ask you.
Yeah, you can see your dislikes in your own videos in your panel.
When you do a dislike now, it asks you, it tells you why did you dislike the video.
Oh.
I don't actually use the like or dislike button to know.
That's the same way to do it. But I think actually the backend where you could actually get it to display into the video is dead now, but somebody made a plugin that uses a third-party server to keep track of dislikes now. I don't know.
use that plugin because dislikes is a really important thing.
Yeah, I tried it, but I think now it's actually using a third-party server to make it work because they disabled the API.
They actually been tracking the previous data and copying it to the server system.
If I so desire, the clause off completely.
You're now a geek kitty.
But it's using it's guessing while collecting information when we click dislike with the plugin enabled.
It's using statistics. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Statistics or what? Or statistics or AI as we call it these days.
But you can already see there's a problem if a video has 1 million views and you only see 1K likes.
I got Sharkums added onto here. And I redid the
that could be an issue.
Texture on the metal.
Yeah.
Do you know what powder coating is?
I told them you can do it 15 minutes.
But I don't see how psychologically it helps the YouTubers when they can still see their own dislikes. They said they would protect YouTubers that way.
They will protect corporations.
Yeah.
Scammers.
Pretty much.
Bad guides. How do I know if it's a bad guide? I can't see the dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess that is a stabby down there.
I'm hungry. If I eat, they're gonna go fast asleep and I'll be like done.
Okay.
I like the music.
I still am not having music on because I'm still streaming on that. Which, speaking of, I should probably end this.
Props to you, man. You're gonna change how things are done.
We're listening to Searle right now.
Props to you. You're gonna change how things are done.
Thanks. Can't hear it.
I'm pretty sure.
Did you know that?
No.
Like,
Oh, I didn't.
Wait,
No, I thought you said, do I know that we were listening to that? It's like, obviously, no, I don't. But hold on.
But do you know the artist?
Yeah, probably could recognize it.
I don't think he understands.
Like, you can't record any videos here. You can't let.
What am I understanding? What does he understand?
You are mine.
Oh,
but like,
Oh no, copyright music.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's
Yeah.
stage. Even just the shader thing. I just love the idea of the stage too.
Alright, I think we can get off for now. So.
Me and Banana talked a bunch about this concept. Yeah. Like he went nuts with it.
We love you, YouTube.
Thank you. I guess YouTube loves YouTube.
I feel like.
Yeah. Except when you remove the dislikes.
Never mind then. But alright. Bye then.
Now you understand bird language.
It's like way too
You now
humble
need
about
to
it.
learn bird.
Alright, thank you for watching. That was the community meetup and the ending there for the networking. So, yeah. See you again next week. Bye.